なんかワクワクって何？Hello.
Hello.
Congrats, Chocolate Disco. Yeah. I figured that, like, recently anyway. This game is just not very... It's not that it matters. I like playing it, so I guess that's all that should matter, but... It's like I've noticed, like, a dwindling interest in this game. Genshin only peaks when there's, like, a new banner that comes out, and then it just dies, too. And it's just like, oh, I don't know what to do. Yeah. I need to do something about that stupid announcement of the stream closed captions. Stream. I don't know how to get rid of it. Close.
I don't know why it keeps bothering you. I don't know.
I need to turn it off. I don't know how. I think I need to probably go into, like, the options somewhere and deal with it there, but yeah. How are you today?
I don't even see it watch. I don't even see it watching.
Watching what?
Like, usually I can see the bots,
It's okay.
but I can't even, like, kick it.
It's okay.
When a bad bot comes along, you must kick it.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, I'm gonna turn off that music. Then we'll go do a dungeon.
We're going to the Tower of Babelfish. I mean, Babel.
Bibbly babbly boo.
Are you ready to go already?
Well, yeah.
You got your white mage on.
Hey, now, big boss.
Hey, big boss. Not first. All right. Tower of Babel. We're in the party. You're a healer. I'm a tank. Let's go.
Wow, it's not instant. Probably an hour. What's with the fire in your hands? What's going? What? Oh, hey, look! I can actually see the new panda sub badges. Isn't that cute?
Yeah. It refreshed for you?
Yeah, it refreshed. Like
That's
it wasn't there
awesome.
before, and now I see it.
Everything's a panda.
What? How's everything a panda?
Because I said so.
I see.
Because I'm crazy. Yeah.
Okay. Saber hype? Saber hype. Wait, what? Oh, shoot,
Wait.
my head pats. I never turned. Oh my god. See? I knew I was forgetting something. There you go.
Thank you for the head pats, though.
But thank you. Oh, and got a bow tie thrown at your face. And the hat.
Wait, I think I just broke something.
Uh-oh. Why'd you give yourself a Starbucks and a drawing pad? And the glasses.
That was a mistake. I hit the wrong button.
But that looked
Technical
actually kind
difficulty.
of cute.
Yes, but it's
Oh, the saber hype. That's right. I put that
Oh, why
emote there.
you redeemed it all, didn't you?
Yeah, he redeemed it all. Thank you for dressing the bear.
Now I am dressed for success.
Ah!
Jire Tacoman wandered into the bamboo forest.
Hey, Dire Taco Man.
Hi, Dire
Welcome.
Taco Man. Thank you for the follow. Hello, how are you today?
What is going on?
What's going on with that?
I demand answers from the Yoshida.
Oh, because it's not instant queue? Hello, I'm here.
Yes, you are. Thank you
Yes,
for
you are
joining the
here.
Bamboo Forest community.
Yeah. Welcome to the Bamboo Forest.
And if you know Yoshida, ask him why we have to wait as a tank and healer.
Yeah, it's really strange. Do you play Final Fantasy 14? What is this? I've never used that move. I guess it just showed up on my bar. Reduces damage taken by a party member or self by 15%.
And it's gone.
Uh-huh. So I need to dump it on you, for instance.
I'm assuming.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
there it is. Time
I'm
for
assuming
Tower
that's
of
the case.
Babel.
Babel.
Our first time here. Our first and only time here. Part of the story. So yay. Story.
It
Here
is.
we go. Hey.
Yeah.
I filled one account with alts. Don't blame you.
I'm on
Even
a
though
train.
this is not, like, you don't need alts in this game, there's so many cool looking characters that you can design. Right? So, it's like you have to sit there and keep decorating over and over again. Oh, they're doing infiltration. That's right, I forgot.
Now or never.
They're and then these guys probably with us are probably a duty roulette going, okay guys, what the hell's going on? Yeah,
yes.
I get it.
Yes, oh! Hey, Fizz!
Hey Viz.
Hello, wow. We played WoW for 8 years, too.
Hey, wait.
What?
I was saying this is my first time here. This is confusing as hell.
Oh my god, what the hell? What is going on? Sorry, we just jumped into this dungeon right as you raided, and I'm like, shit. And when you're with a bunch of randoms in this game, it's really hard to like sit there and task them to wait. Oh, I'll talk. Wait, I'll talk. I'll talk. I'll talk. Hey, Fizz. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the raid. I'll do a shout out in a moment if I can get a second. Let's see
Is
here.
this like a gauntlet where you have to fight a lot of different enemies?
Okay, sorry. I can't. I have to. I did a shout out real quick. I'm sorry. I can't.
It's fine. I'm being attacked by things.
I see that. I mean, it kind of helps that I'm a healer. I am in.
Oh, okay, I can't tell who's in or who's out because there's a pile of enemies on top of me.
Yes, I see that. How are you? How was your stream? You played Destiny 2. Ooh, you did, that's a shooter game, right? Pretty sure I think it's a shooter game. Sorry, I don't really play much. Where am I going? Oh, I guess we're going down here since everybody else is. Okay. I've never been here, so I don't know what to expect. And this is another reason why it's like kind of like, shit, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, neat. It's one of me doing my voice. Oh, you know, I wish I can listen to the clips, and I want to like have the time to listen to it, but there's like so many game sounds going on. Oh shit, you're dying. Sorry, I should be paying attention. Yeah, shooty MMO. Okay, it's a shooty MMO. Got it. I don't really play a lot of shooter games, so I don't really know because I can't handle them. They're just a lot of the jumping and the first-person type of shooters. I just my head can't handle it. Ah, ow. I tried playing Destiny 2 again, made me emotional. Oh, Yeah, that too. That's another issue that I have with these games is motion sickness. But yeah, going back to what Dire Tackleman was saying, yes, we played WoW from vanilla until the end of Cataclysm, right before Pandaria came out. Then quit, and then we floated from a lot of other MMOs like Lord of the Rings Online, and I can't remember what else did we play. Oh, we played
Barnabas.
Barnabas. Wait, who was he? Go ahead.
Oh, well, I guess the DPS wants to tank it. Maybe I should let them.
That doesn't look good. Oh. Oh, man. He doesn't look too nice. He really does not look nice. But why does it sound familiar? Why does this name sound familiar?
There is a boss with this. Wait, wow. Am I lagging?
I don't know. Why?
I thought I got out of that.
Oh, snap. Wait, what?
Wait,
I don't know what I need to do.
I think we want to stay out of it.
What? Oh, you want to get away as far away as possible. Because it sucks
I
you
see.
in. You can do it. I hope so. I don't know what I need to do here.
We need to.
Oh, it's going to push me away, isn't it? Yes. Okay, it
So
does
if
the
you-
opposite.
So if you have the same as him, you want to be close to him.
Yes, you want to be closer.
And if you have the
and
opposite,
then-
you want to be far.
Yeah.
Isn't there a boss like this in
One of the dungeons.
like, I want to say Alexander or something?
Yeah, I think it was Alexander that had something like up. Stack. Yeah, Alex, that's a lot. Oh, we played for a while, and then we took a 3-year hiatus, and so we just got back in April. At least I did just get back in April, and Sati came back in May. So we're a little rusty, I guess, but we don't play every day either anymore. We used to like heavily play like every day, but not anymore. The last time we heavily raided was during Heaven's Word. I need to be far away, right? Yeah. I need to be far away. You need to be up close. Okay, there you go. You need to be in the center, like.
But I don't want to get hit by the. Or do I?
No, you don't want to be hit. No, you don't want to be hit in the center. I need to be close, right? You need to be close too, Safety. No.
No.
Oh no, you're right. I'm supposed to be far away. Shit.
It's a magnet.
I was just thinking. I'm sorry. I'm like. Yeah. Anyway. That was bad. I was just talking about. I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you again. Oh, hey, Samire. Hello. Welcome
Hey,
back.
Samire.
I'm sorry. I'm just missing it all. You played
Everyone.
till Cataclysm started. Oh, okay. So you played. You quit right the expansion before us. Got it. I was just getting really distracted. I'm
is
sorry.
this an elevator? Are we
Yeah,
fighting in
look
an
at-
elevator now?
Yeah, we're in an elevator, and look at the other guys are on other platforms. Oh boy. I think they made Holy way too shiny nowadays. Blood for the Blood Lily, I know. Except I don't quite understand that mechanic since we came back. Because I don't know what activates it.
Did they change it?
Oh yeah, they totally changed it. In 3 years, they changed a lot of shit. I mean, it's still pretty easy, all things considered, of all jobs, but it doesn't. I don't really get it. It's still. I know that it's a balance of both healing and damage that activates the blood lily, but I don't know how. No clue. Sage is making. Oh, okay. I have yet to unlock it. I mean, I started the quest. The very first quest, I talked to the person in the dungeon, and then, or not dungeon, outside in Limsa, and then.
Leisure.
Sorry, and then I backed out. I didn't continue. I've been just focusing, trying to get. Well, we left right before Shadowbringers started, like right at the very tail end of Stormblood. Oh no. So that's how long it's been. So yeah, it's been about 3 years for both of us. Safty's always played Paladin. I love my lasers. Yeah, it looks like a really fun job. And it fulfills that need to be a green DPS, I think more so than White Mage does. Or even, because I know they made changes to Scholar too, so that you can't really be green DPS anymore or something. Or it's harder to be. Okay.
I think they said it so you can't just turn on EOS and then AFK.
You can't? Sage looks fun though, and every time I think of Sage though, I think of
A Gundam?
no, I think of Tella from Final Fantasy IV.
Oh,
Oh,
that Sage.
why aren't you like charging in or throwing your shield?
Because I'm paying too much attention to other things. Oh shit.
You should, because they're just gonna be. They're just the DPS are just gonna start attacking, and it's just
fine.
making it. I just think of pew pews. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's fine until I'm the one that has to heal them.
They didn't pull aggro though. I pulled them
They
immediately.
did temporarily, and then you pulled it back. But you're just face pulling. Why are you face pulling?
Because I don't know the layout of this dungeon.
You should still throw your shield or whatever. I'll leave that to Jakey there. Okay, who's
Oh.
this?
Hoko.
That name sounds familiar too. Who is that?
Yes, he's also like a guy from Final Fantasy IV.
Oh.
Thermal suppression. I have no idea what that does.
That's lovely.
He just shoots Magitech missile.
I'm a simple DPS. It goes into healing. Yeah. I like the
Magitech
sound of
Ray.
that your DPS contributes to healing or something like that. It seems really fun. Wee hee hee, look upon the face of fear.
Magitech chakra.
What? What?
Right?
Whoa, what? I'm confused. What am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
I have no idea.
What the hell? I'm really lost.
I'm not sure what is good for and what is not good for that.
Short under saws. Oh,
Short under saws. Okay.
okay. Thank you. Oh, what's this?
It's a
Go the frog ones? Oh. No. Oh, fuck.
no, you just don't get blown up, I guess.
I'm really confused about this.
Downpour. That sounds like I need frog.
Frog, yeah. Oh, frogs are immune to poison. I see. Okay, so that's poison that's happening. I did not realize that was supposed to. Oh, the explosive thing again. Looks like, yeah, over here. Sorry, this fight is weird, but I shouldn't offer. No. I appreciate the help.
The fight has weird mechanics, but it wasn't actually.
I just didn't understand it, and then eventually it's like one of those things you learn over time. I'm going in this. We're going. Just to note, we are going into this blind, so.
Yeah.
I didn't do any research whatsoever.
It seemed like the mechanics were weird, but it seemed much easier than the Tower of Zot so far.
But no, you don't apologize. You're not being rude about it. You're helpful, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh yeah, sure, no problem.
Wait.
Control terminal.
What are we doing here?
I just activated it.
Oh.
No idea.
We're an elevator. Got it.
I have no idea what's going on. Okay.
Oh, this shit.
This doesn't look fun.
See, everything was fine and normal until now we're in like freak land. Is that a freaking crane claw game right there?
I don't know. Oh hey, I have blood lily now. Oh. See, I don't know how that activated it, but I got the blood lily. Oh, it will just drop down on you. See how it randomly will drop? I got injured. I have my sketch panda. Your sketch. Are you doing art too, or are you talking about like, did you commission something?
Oh.
Why are you getting stomped by that?
I thought I could avoid getting stomped, but.
Hey Alex, how are you? Oh boy. Ah, come on, click
I
on
can't
it.
go any farther than that, can I?
No. No, I'm saying no to me. Sorry, I'm. Good, been super busy. Yeah, I bet, with your new job. Sounds like it's a good kind of busy, at least. Oh, thank you for the head pats.
This fight, man. Okay. Now we gotta fight. Whatever the hell this.
I think that's Anima.
Ava Unit 03.
I think this is Anima. I believe this is Anima. The music was pretty cool in this dungeon.
Koku.
Oh, that's so creepy. Oh my god, yuck.
Icon of
Yuck,
icons.
Yuck, yuck. Oh. Oh. I don't like it. I do not like. I don't like this.
Looks like it's not something I can do. Lunar nail. No idea what that is.
Oh, fuck. Is this like with the hit nails?
Yes. Looks like it's drawing. Oh.
Hey, Xenix. Sorry. Hi. Mega Graviton? What the hell? Oh my god!
Oh shit.
What the hell was that? Ah! I'm tethered to something. Why?
Oh, probably. Do you want to go away from where you're tethered to?
Ah!
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
I guess I didn't get farther enough, though.
Yeah, I didn't
Boundless pain.
Ah, fuck. No, I'm gonna die! No.
What the hell? I don't understand this mechanic at all.
I don't either. What the hell was that?
Imperia
Hey,
TMMM.
Lunella. I'm dying. I'm sorry. Wait. I
A
can't move.
horrific roar tears at the fabric of reality.
Oh my god. Ugh. The hell? Oh, thank you so much.
Anima's
Sorry, I won't be
dimension.
able to look until after the stream. Sorry. What the hell is this? I don't want to fight you. Ah! Oh my gosh. Hey.
There are glowy things on the edge. I'm assuming we need to get like between them.
I don't know. Something? Oh, and then no, get away. Oh man.
Obliviating claw. I don't know who's. I guess they just drop shit.
I guess. Oh, they follow them. They follow the path that they run.
Okay.
That's what I noticed anyway. I'm not sure what I'm seeing. Oh boy. Get away from those. Whatever's spawning. He looks like he has a large hitbox though, so. What? Oh. Altered reality plunges into chaos. Okay. Ads? Oh no, sorry.
No. This makes
Iron
sense.
Womb?
Oh, we're back to the fight. The norm. Boundless pain. Which one was this one again?
I don't remember. I think we have to like go out to the edges. Yeah. I stupidly stayed in the but we ran to the different corners, so I can't heal you really. Ah,
Peter Pan.
tired? Yeah, I bet. I'm okay. How's your basement, Lunella? I'm so
He's
sorry.
doing lunar nails again.
Okay. Oh, we gotta see the boxes that they make. That's gonna form a box. I think. Oh shit. I can get. Ah! Ha, ha, ha. Woohoo! Okay. Processing too slow. I hope you have a restful evening. Yeah, I hope so too. Oh no. know what all these moves do. Sounds awful, I know. Oh, I need to get away. Okay, I got away. Yay! You need to wait for it to turn into a orange line, Zappy.
Wait for it to turn into an orange
Yeah,
line?
that's when you know you're safe.
Oh, okay. I don't think I still didn't think I got far enough. I
No,
thought I was far enough away, but I
no,
wasn't.
it wasn't. It's damp but less sludging. Ugh.
Yeah, but anyway.
He looks so freaky. Oh my god, I can't look. Glory, glory, glory be.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
No.
Ah.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Okay. Aww. It's a really sad story though how they used the corpse of the last emperor to make anima. You know, it's like ugh. Oh, they already left? Oh, I guess nobody wants the treasure. Oh, that's such a oh my gosh, what is that? It looks just like oh okay, that's cute.
You should need it, or you should
I
read
can't
it.
need it. It's
I'll pass it. So it looks might be cute.
but it's for scouting. It's for like
Oh,
machinist or bard.
it looked
I think.
cute. So.
Or no, wait, ninja. Let me know what you think when you check. I try not to check Discord while I'm streaming because it's just hard for me to focus on the stream. I'm sorry, Sumar, but I will check afterwards.
Farewell, Varus.
Hey, Runic.
May the gods have mercy on your soul.
Hey.
Oh yeah,
after
yeah. I'll
stream.
definitely tell you. Yeah, definitely.
Come. The other two await.
Hey, Lex. Wait, aren't you streaming? I hope that you're able to clean up your your basement doesn't end up with like a whole bunch of mold. Man, it's been raining a lot in the like Midwest and down south. And I heard like St. Louis is like underwater basically. I just been well,
Ends here.
but it went well.
Oh, hush. This is the best part.
The basement's fine
now.
for now. Oh no, sorry, I was talking to Lunel. Lunela's basement flooded. Oh boy. How are you? I'm okay. I'm tired. Just I had an exhausting laugh. Crazy.
Oh, mighty Zodiac! Awaken from your slumber and descend!
Oh boy. Better rain than oppressive. Okay, yes, that's what I'm dealing with right now. I live in the Pacific Northwest where it's, 95 plus.
Some manner of magic.
No, what?
Oh no!
Cryo? But how?
What? What?
Oh, I see.
Oh.
So easily broken.
Oh, because it's not Kururu, it's Heidelin.
Hiding. Feeble relic of a forgotten age.
Oh, shut up.
Hark! Victory is mine!
Oh boy. Ow, my eyes. This is kind of blinding. Looks like a big eyeball. Okay. Did it run out of power? Ha ha ha, you didn't pay your electricity bill.
No more ether.
Aww.
And I was so close.
I like how Aether doesn't have normal natural satellites. No, they're freaking jail cells. I know, right? Fandaniel, be quiet. You don't talk to Crystal Mommy now.
Yeah.
Yes.
My lord. Exciting to plan. We shall travel to the moon and break this wretched barrier ourselves.
Oh boy. He looks like he wants to fall asleep. He looks like he just
He's
wants
just
to-
like, whatever.
He's like, dude, whatever. Get it over with. Run! Aww.
What was that?
What was that?
The final order issued by Anima to the Tempered Thralls.
Uh-oh.
Should the Empire fall, the world must share her fate.
Oh, sorry! They are jail cells? They kind of do look like it, but I don't know. I know, right, Lunella? It's just
Of course.
the story.
Father lacked the conviction to give such a command. The abomination born of his flesh was but a puppet.
Yeah, we're gonna go visit you, Lunella. This whole game's going to the moon. Oh yeah, you're gonna eventually get there, right? I'm sorry, it's probably spoiling for you, but we eventually go to the moon.
Madman, you monster!
There's a funny joy in watching your flailing attempts to fight the inevitable. You're all going to die, and they're powerless to prevent it.
Although it is different to play and live through it than watch as somebody else, because you'll probably forget until you get to this point, and then you're
They
like,
could have
oh
at least
yeah.
they could have at least let Alice punch him in the face somehow.
I know, right? Alice deserves that much.
No, Kududu.
You're welcome to give chase, provided you are content to leave comrade and tempered alike to die screaming.
Oh boy. It's been hard to get into Final Fantasy XIV lately, though. Oh no, what happened? Hey, Ringo! Hello!
Hey, Ringo.
Ah! No! Too much for her little body.
I have asked too much of this child. Tend to her.
Oh no. Poor Kududu.
The last breath.
Well, I'm glad that Heidelin's finally, talking in proper sentences and telling us what's up. She could have done this 4 expansions ago.
I know.
I have shifted the flow of ether and sent the enemy far from their destination.
Just not enough time in the day. Oh, yeah. And too
I
many
shall
games,
divert
right,
at
on the
once.
backlog.
An ally awaits, and I will deliver you unto him.
FF14 tonight, yes.
Seek his aid. Restore the seal. Zodiac must not be set free.
It's funny when they get possessed, they walk like a mummy. Like,
The
so
Tempered are
she's like
running wild.
uneven.
Not only those at the tower, but those back at the camp.
Oh boy.
The others are doing their best to contain them, but the situation is growing beyond our control.
Leave them to die or give up the chase. Just like Van Daniel said.
I'm the one Xenos wants. Only I can bring an end to this. Scarlamad's fate is in your hands. Huh. Which one did you pick, Safty?
The last one.
Yeah, this sounds very, like self-centered. I like putting it back onto them. Like everybody, including everybody. Not just one person, one individual saves the world, It's everybody that does it. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Ingo. And the stretches, thank you. Everybody hydrate and stretch if you can. How I'm doing today? I'm okay. I guess. Tuesdays are my therapy session, and they are just full of
You have our trust and our faith. I pray we have yours.
digging up old times, everybody has trauma, and it's just part of life. I get it. But recently it's like I have a very estranged family. I grew up in a very abusive family.
Our
Like-
friends and the Tempered need our help. We will save as many as we can, I swear.
Not just emotional, but physical. Like, my mom used to beat me until I had bruises, cuts, welts. She'd hit me with anything and everything she can get her hands on, including knives. She'd kick me in the head. She'd just, you know, I mean, I have a lot of concussions because of her, which have caused my, what I explained down in my about section. It's called binocular vision dysfunction. It's a result of multiple concussions where your eyes are uneven and they transmute uneven images to your brain. So it confuses your brain to where you just fall asleep. It shuts down. You know, your brain is so confused that it shuts down, and when it shuts down like that, it just makes you basically, you conk out, you fall asleep. So, I mean, I've had a lot of health issues because of my upbringing. But for the longest time, it's like you don't realize when you go through abuse, you don't realize you are abused, you know what I mean? Until you're far away from it. I mean, I've always had this feeling like something wasn't right. When you have to lie that you literally fell down, or you tripped and fell, and you have to lie to cover up your bruises and your hits and everything like that. That stands for something, right? So
Yeah.
anyway, I've been going through therapy for like the last year, once a week. It was twice a week, and now it's once a week. It's so expensive, by the way, but just like redigging everything up. And then just last week, I found out from a text from my sister. Well, okay, so that was mostly my mom's doing. My mom was the abusive one. My dad didn't really hit us, but my dad was very neglectful. He never got involved. He just kind of sat on the sidelines and said, "Oh, you deserved it," you know, kind of thing. He didn't actually contribute to it, directly, but indirectly he did. So he was just like an absentee type father. Even though he was there, he was always absent. And
Once we have matters well in hand, we'll join you on the moon. Until then, be careful. There's no telling what you'll find.
back in like 2010, when I last saw him in person, I went to visit my IE, my auntie in Indiana, and he came and retrieved me. And I thought, oh, he just wanted to visit me, or he wanted to see me and spend some time with me, right? Because I haven't seen him since we got married and moved out to the West. So apparently he went to retrieve me because he says one night we were in the kitchen. I was cooking dinner for him and I, and my parents are divorced now. They've been long. They never got along. They always fought. They always slept in separate rooms. They always fought. I don't even know how my sister and I became something, because it's like they never got along for as long as I can remember. And he's like, "Why do you always bother people? Why do you always cause problems for everybody?" is what he told me. And he's like, "Is the reason why you're here alone because Safety had to work, so he didn't come with me. And I wasn't working at the time." And he was thinking, yeah, sorry, Lex, I'm sorry that you have to go through that, but it's like, he just told me with this, like, pain in his eyes. He looked at me and he's like, "You always cause problems for everybody. You know, it's your fault your mom went crazy." That's what he told me. And it took me many years to actually process that. I just sat there and took it. Like, I didn't say anything in return. I just kind of listened to him. Just blame me for everything. He's like, "It's my fault that everything fell apart." That really hurts to hear, you know, like, I don't think it's a child's fault. I don't think children are born to wreak havoc on somebody's family, you know, on their family. They're not, they don't hit a button, so I'm going to be born to these people right now, you know? Yeah, that doesn't work that way. But, so, I just found out last week my dad has stage 3 cancer from my sister on a text. She just says, "Hey, period. You know, Dad has cancer, period. Call him, period." So my sister was the golden child. She was spoiled rotten. She, you know, My parents wouldn't even let me go to university without, like, I got into my first choice, which was Michigan State. And I was so excited. And I was the first person in my family in general to ever go to college. And you would think that parents would be excited about that. They're just like, are you still going to work at the store? And I've been working since I was 11 years old. I've been working like 40 to 50 hours a week since I was 11. I went to school and then I went to work until they closed the store. Monday through Thursday at 10 and Friday and Saturday at midnight. And sometimes, even though we shut the doors at midnight, we are there until 1 o'clock cleaning up. So that was my life from 11 years old on. I didn't have a life. I wasn't allowed to be a kid. I'm still playing video games now because I never really got a chance to enjoy this stuff when I was a kid. So, I mean, I did once in a while see it from like a neighbor kid when I was growing up or something. I never owned these things. I owned a Game Boy, and I owned like the original NES and an Atari 2600, and then that's pretty much it. But we barely got to play it. So it's just like finding out that you don't hear anything from them for about 10 years. Because the last time I heard anything from my dad was 2012. And then all of a sudden you get a text from your sister who hates you, who was raised to hate you. Out of nowhere, just says dad has cancer. It's like, I don't know how to take that. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's a lose-lose situation for me. I get in contact with them, then I have to reopen all these wounds again and deal with my mom and my sister and my dad and everybody. But if I don't contact them, I'm going to be the horrible daughter that doesn't give a shit about her father dying of cancer. So I've been struggling really hard with that stuff. And a lot of people online seem to be very unempathetic. And it's just, I'm really stressed out right now, if anything. Sorry to dump that on you guys, but I'm so tired of dealing with this shit with my family. I'm just tired. So I try to escape by playing video games.
Headbat.
So anyway, I'm just
I sent the headbat remotely.
Thank you. Didn't your dad tell you it's your fault? Why do they want you involved? I don't know. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Safety thinks is because they want us to pay for some medical bills or something.
Well, this is what I'm thinking, and I could be wrong because obviously I don't talk to them either, but it feels like, so the only person who's trying to get a hold of her is her sister.
Nobody else.
Like, her dad himself has not tried to contact her at all. Nobody else in the family has tried to contact her.
I don't even know where they live.
Right. So so it is suspect to me what's going on. Like, if her dad wanted to talk to her and reconcile, he could have told her when he got diagnosed.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, I don't know the full situation. We didn't even get instructions on how to contact.
I know.
him.
It's like, I don't even know his number. I don't know where he lives. That's it.
That's so it's like,
They're
even if we wanted to.
But the thing is, on Facebook, it's like they put out a cry because they don't have any of my contact information for a reason. You know, we've cut contact. I mean, I was literally disowned after I was raped. I was told I'm no longer their daughter because I went and had casual sex with this guy. No, I was raped. That's not casual sex. I'm sorry, but anybody that does not believe in people getting raped needs to go fuck themselves, because I'm pissed off being told that rape does not exist, and that women ask for it. You know, it just, I was told that by the people that adopted my child. I was told that women don't get raped, they ask for it. And it just pisses me off. It really does. Because
it's bullshit.
Yeah, basically, but it's just not fair, you know? But thank you for the head pat, Senek. You were sweet. Sorry for dumping all that. I'm just, when I say I'm tired, I'm just emotionally and physically exhausted by all of this. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's right. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what path to take. I just feel like I'm screwed either way.
And that's,
It's
and
never the
I
victim's
think that's
fault.
why we're talking about it with a therapist, but also just talking about with each other and saying, okay, so the one thing that I mentioned earlier, but one thing that kind of makes me one thing that makes me kind of like annoyed is that he hasn't contacted her. He hasn't attempted to contact her.
Oh,
And
thank
so-
you for the hydrate, Ringo.
And so why you know, I'm not understand. I don't understand what the situation is. We can't. It almost feels like they're creating a situation where she can't just go directly to her father. They have to. She has to get involved with the rest of her family too, and go through them, which is not something we want to do, because we don't want to get dragged into their other BS.
Because it's gonna happen. I mean, I'm always the last person to find out stuff. I know anybody can say that, but like every little thing. Like, I remember one year, right before I stopped talking to my dad, I called him up, and I was like, you know, I want to buy you a Christmas present. I want to buy some these like really warm slippers for him, house slippers. You know, just like memory foam, wool, made of wool. You know, like the whole 9 yards. I wanted to buy these really nice slippers that Safdie liked himself or something, and I wanted to get him a pair, and I forgot what size he wore because it's been a few years. So I called him, I texted him, and I asked him, hey, what size, you know, shoes do you wear? And he was just like, he told me, but he's like, oh, but if you send to the house, I already sold it. I sold it several months ago. Nobody tell you? I'm like,
Well, you're the one who sold it.
it's like, well, why didn't you tell me? You know, so it's
You
just,
sold it. Yeah.
sorry.
Anyway,
It's
I'm gonna
just
use
really
the little.
annoying. I just,
I need to go run to the little bears room.
Okay.
Did you have enough water over there?
yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. Thank
Okay.
you. If all the tempered are affected, Julius and his comrades likely put up quite a struggle. We'll find a way to save them. We must. I only pray we are not too late. In the meantime, may the 12 carry you to victory. Oh, that's our final. Of course you get the final one when you're about to leave the zone, right? Ah, that's funny. Yay. I have faith in you now and always. Okay. Rahatia is pondering the technological marvel you have just beheld. Thanks, Runic. My apologies, I was lost in thought. This device isn't of elegant design, which leads me to think I was right about Fandaniel. No matter what he claims, he still has an attachment to the trappings of his past. Whether knowing this will make your path forward clear, I cannot say, but bear in mind. But let us turn to the task at hand. As ħello said, the flow of ether will transport you to Mare Lamentorum. We must hope this ally of hers can provide you with the necessary assistance to restore the seal before Xenos and Fandaniel arrive to stop you. It seems we are ever one step behind, but I have faith that you'll make up for the difference. Know that whatever awaits, our prayers are with you. Now go, beyond the sky. I'm finally going to the moon! Yay! Spare a glance our way from up on high, will you? We shall not waver, knowing that you're counting on us.
Let's go!
Ah!
X500
Oh my god! Wait, what? Lex, you're supposed to save your money!
and you deserve to live your life happy. You are one of the kindest people that I have met, and I hope no one or anyone ever dims your sparkle spand, hug spand, hug spand, hug spand, hug spand, hug spand, hug spand, hug.
Oh my god, that is so sweet. Yeah, Lex donate so many bits. Oh my god. Safdie was asking what happened, and I was just telling him, Lex, you're so sweet. Why? Oh. No, I'm good. Thank you, Safdie. Wait, what's going on? We're gonna no train. It's okay. I appreciate it, but no, it's okay. But that's really sweet of you, Lex. That message really touched my heart. It made me cry. It was really sweet. Hey, squad leader, welcome back. You don't owe him anything, and you deserve to live your life happy. I really, you know, I was starting to make my way there until this happened. It's like the universe is just giving me the middle finger and just saying, well, fuck you. I mean, it's like, it's slowly getting there. I was just slowly coming to, like, a lot of realizations about everything in my life. And then this wrench gets thrown in, and it's just like, really? Really? You know that feeling where you just feel like you take one step forward, and then you get shoved back like 5 steps, right? Can you look upward? I can't see up. No, I can't. Can I look up? No, I can't. I wish I could look upward. I can't look up. Ah, this is dizzying. Okay. I guess we're going to the moon finally. I keep saying that every week, so I didn't want to say it this time because I don't know when it happens, but now it looks like this is happening. Ooh.
Long, long before Dalamud was forged
Story
to
time.
imprison an Elder Primal, the eldest of them all, savior of the star, was sealed within a moon of his own. Souls sacrificed to grant him life still slumber and dream of the day he and we will be made whole. Here he waits, in this cold, barren place, his cradle and his grave. Silent lamentations and prayers of hope echo soundlessly to a sundered star, adrift and alone.
Holy crap, they even have a... You with me.
That's one small step for Lullafil.
Annalene's champion. Place looks so dope. It does.
One giant leap for Lullafil kind.
Oh, what? Oh, there's enemies. Sweeper? Exit to another gate. Are those enemies too? Yep. Okay. Yay. This looks lovely. Wait, you're already fighting?
Something, I talked to this guy just now and I suddenly just get attacked by random crap. Sorry. Wait, did he just silence me?
Those things are silencing me, yes. Ancient spirit. Home, I want, I need. What? More cutscenes. You mustn't touch. These cerulean halls find me. Oh, okay. Right. This is kind of neat. It's spooky at the same time. Like, why the hell is there an aetherite up here?
You know, there just happens to be an aetherite on the moon.
Aha. We're really far from home. Oh, thanks. Yay, free ride.
Fortunately, chocobos work, and so does oxygen.
I was like, yeah, how are we breathing?
The Watcher's Palace. Okay, this place looks a little interesting.
Yep. Okay. No steps echo through this looming spire save your own, but you nevertheless sense the presence above. Okay.
My chocobo works indoors.
Sometimes they do, and some places they have. It's funny, we have like this kind of doom and gloom kind of atmosphere, but you jump on a chocobo and you have the chocobo music playing. What?
The Watcher.
Wow, that's creepy looking.
Oh, holy crap.
I know. What is that? Oh, is that Zodiark?
It must be Zodiark's place.
Ooh, that looks kind of neat, doesn't it? Sorry, I'm looking.
So, where's my apartment, dude? Where's my house?
We need
Yoshida?
Yeah, Yoshida needs to put housing on Moon. Apologies, I have been preoccupied for some time and am out of practice at conversation. Ever since this moon was created by ħeｌlo, I have served as an integral part. I am the Watcher. I am responsible for the prisoner and the devices that hold him fast. Zodiark himself, a projection of the moon's core. Though rent asunder by ħello, he grows more powerful with every rejoining. 7 there have been, 7 too many. Yet for all his servants' machinations, he remains incomplete. The fallen are beyond salvation. No attempt would be made to free Zodiark, not until he is whole once more. But someone has taken action. The shackles that hold him nearly shattered. Oh boy. 6 locks to his gall. Jail. It's jail, right? It's still jail.
Jail.
Even though it's spelled...
It's jail.
Yeah, but it just... Anyway, great and grand. Gargantuan swords driven deep, brands to bind Zodiark forevermore. Not forever long enough. 5 were destroyed by his would-be liberator. One of these I have restored. I strive to mend the remaining 4, but my efforts are being impeded. Sorry. Souls sacrificed to summon Zodiark, their manifestation consequence of the Wanning received. They labor in opposition to my work. They must be expelled for the preservation of all. If keeping Zodiark in prison is the right thing to do, I will aid you. I will only resort to expelling them if all else fails. Is it because we're getting rid of souls? Is that what the hesitation is about?
Maybe.
I don't know. What is right and good? Ask 1,000 souls and receive 1,000 answers. I offer none. I am the Watcher and the Jailer. I am not the judge. Know this, ħelloing commands the forces of stasis, and this moon is the product of such power. So long as Zodiark remains imprisoned in this place, no more sacrifices will be made in his name. nor will those souls rendered up in his name fade into oblivion. Go, meet with these wandering spirits. Do what you think is right. A trip to the moon. It's just a trip, right?
Yes.
The Watcher would have you deal with the specters haunting the moon. You must confront those lost souls, yes, but you need not expel them by might of arms. A feather touch, a firm word, simple methods may send them away, faint echoes as they are. Wear the strength of sentiment. Excuse me. That drives them, however, emotions that do not fade, even with the passage of centuries. And make haste, though yet distant, unwelcome guests draw closer. Okay. Of the 6 elemental brands, only those of Levin and Wind are intact. If the other brands are not reforged, Zodiac may yet be freed. Find the spirits of the sacrifice and do what must be done. Okay. Off we go. You can just jump down, can't you?
Okay. Wait, you want to just jump down?
I don't think you can. Oh, yep.
Welp, that worked.
We'll be fine. This is fine.
Hello, fated spirit. I would like to inquire about real estate.
Where? When? How long? What?
Okay, well that worked.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Is it truly so long ago? Yes, yes it has. Oh, that's over here. Forlorn spirit. We were happy, at peace with the star. We nurtured it, helped it grow with our will, our creations. Is that it? Speak of the
I think
somber
there's
spirit.
one more.
The somber spirit. Cutscene. We were the star's beating heart, its life. Every soul, a drop of blood flowing through its veins. To live, to learn, to create, to make better. The star flourished, as did we. Do you remember? I look around and nobody out there. As the whispers die, the final spirit fades. No shadows of time long lost remain around the drowning brand. Drowning brand, huh? Oh! One-chan.
Talk about golden retriever.
Oh, it looks like a happy doge. An unusually lustrous dog is gazing at you with what seems to be fond anticipation. It appears to be waiting for you to follow it.
Shiny dog.
Shiny doge. Lustrous dog, not just shiny, lustrous. Are you trying to ride it? I'm like, I look, I get buried in it.
Yeah, why don't you just ride it?
I can't. I'm like,
I know you can't, but it would be funny.
look, it's like bigger than me. Like you can't even see me.
Wow.
When I fold my hands, look, you can't even see me. I've become one with the Doge. Okay, I'll continue. Sorry. Follow the lustrous dog and try not to fall behind. Easier said than done.
He has us
Some
going on
enemies.
some side of freaking wild goose chase. Is what he has.
One-chan, one-chan. Time to follow the one-chan. Yay. You know what? This actually looks like, this looks like, Anya with,
Same with her dog Bond.
the Bond, yeah, Bondman. But Bond, his name is Bond. Right?
Sort of does, yes. That's hilarious. That's great.
This is great. Looks like Anya and and Bond.
Wow.
Isn't this adorable? Oh wait, why are there people here? Oh, they're all fishing.
They're fishing on the moon.
Yes. And then here comes Anya running by with the dog. They probably don't see the dog. But they probably see a lot of people who are still doing the quest, like running by. This is cute. This is really cute. Those things are not cute. Hey, actually they look like the... Oh, they are! They look like, Hyacinth's new pet.
Oh, the mantises?
Yeah, the mantis.
They're moon mantises.
Look it, they're mantises. Hyacinth. You can capture one. Make it your friend. The dog silently regards... Hey, Digital! Oh my gosh! Hi, Digital Rose! Welcome back!
Hey, welcome back.
How are you? Dog silently regards the spirit that lurks near the brand. Perhaps the dog will let you pet it once you have dealt with the lingering spirit. Temperamental spirit. We and the star were fulfilled. Wanted for naught, mourned for naught. Doing well, just finished up dinner and ready to chill. Yay! What was for dinner? I haven't had dinner yet. I had a 3 o'clock lunch though, so I'm not really that hungry yet. I just snacked on some cantaloupe and popped sorghum and that's it. Speaking of dinner, oh yeah, you should go eat.
Oh no!
Oh no! What? Not again. Sorry.
This shit again.
Oh no, I'm stuck in a cutscene. So why did it have to fit? Oop. And I got silenced.
Sorry. Just talking to a guy.
Not Big Boss. Don't go too crazy with chili oil tonight. Chili oil. I guess it counted me as clearing what you did. I don't remember. I didn't see all the dialogue, Safty. The final days taught us to fear a death forced upon us. The injustice of duties and dreams left unfulfilled. The grief of unexpected partings. Swift as darkness, cold as ash. Such tragedy, yet no catharsis. Such truth, yet no consolation. Aww. Okay. As the whispers die, the spirit fades, and all is silent still around the numbing brand. Hello, I'm Nova. Hello. Ayo, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you too. How are you? Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Now I get to talk to the gold puppy.
Yay, puppers.
The lustrous dog is once again staring at you expectantly. And who are you to deny it? Follow and try not to fall behind.
Oh, no, he's running right through the enemies.
Wah. I don't want to fight the... Ah, they came to you anyway. Oh, he's stopping.
No,
I
he's
stunned one of them.
continuing to run.
Oh. He stopped for me. Happy dog. Lustrous dog. It does look like Anya and Bondman. Now there's tall sticks. Hey, they look like those guys in Tails. Look at Safty.
What the heck? Yeah, they do. What the
Don't
hell?
they? Luma,
Are they
Luna
like
tender?
they're like alien cactars?
Oh my god, Luna tenders. I gotta call Luna tender now. Look at that. Luna tender, that's what Luna is now.
You just had some soup and you love soup. Well,
Oh
soup
yay,
is good.
soup is great. What kind of soup did you
They're
have?
like doing ballet over there.
I know. What the heck? Ah, sorry. What the heck? The dog silently regards the shadow that lurks near the brand. Can I talk first so that I can...
Go ahead.
I had some black bean soup. Ooh. I'm not a fan of beans, but... Oh, it gets you in a cutscene. So never mind. I guess enemies won't attack us, maybe.
Maybe.
But Safty's starting to get me into eating beans. Our perfection came crumbling down, such overwhelming despair. In that moment we knew the end was nigh. The faintest glimmer of hope remained. We gave our lives that others may live. We gave ourselves to Zodiac. I'm Hispanic, beans are in my life. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that's the one thing Safety misses about living down in San Diego is the really good Mexican food. Because you can't really... It's not that you can't find it, it's just not as readily available. Like, you can't go on every corner and find a authentic Mexican restaurant. It's funny, when we moved up here, we asked some friends, where's the best Mexican food you can find? Because Safety loves it. And they said, Taco Time.
Spoiler alert. Taco Time
It's not the best
is
Mexican.
not good.
It's like almost worse than Taco Bell. Taco Hell.
So get this. Get this. The Taco Time had
Whoa.
a...
There's two of them.
Yeah. Taco Time had a menu item. Hi, Coach.
Hey, Coach.
Taco Time had a menu item called Mexi Fries. They were just tater tots.
Yes. Tater
Literally
tots.
just tater tots. Like, not even
I'm
like
getting
special, not
surrounded.
even seasonings that would make them more Mexican-y. I don't even know if that's a word. Like,
Yeah, they're
not
just
even like
plain, unflavored.
Mexican seasoning.
Just to
Just
live and
they were
love
just
again.
freaking tater tots like you could get anywhere. What the hell?
Little Anya, surrounded by ghosties. I know, right? Become one with the star. Fill earth and heaven with life. Birth paradise where fear is distant memory. Hey, Maple.
Maple.
This is creepy. This is really creepy.
This is quite creepy, yes.
Pardon me, but would you be so kind to step aside? Bleh. They're mad because you're small. Yes.
Mad
That
because
unmistakable
small.
color, the soul of Ezem. The soul of Ezem. But not the friend I knew, I think. Nevertheless, you are you. Familiar spirit. So I'm meant for you to have it. You seem surprised. Why might that be? again? Oh, Hythologist. Yes. You're the receptionist at the Bureau of Secretariat, correct? I like that one. Again? I do not believe I have yet had the pleasure. Well, it's been so nice having more authentic Mexican food. We moved from the East Coast and options out there are disappointing. Yeah, exactly, Digitals. You kind of had the opposite. Sorry, I missed the message until just now, but yeah. You kind of have the opposite of what we had. We moved away from it and you moved towards it. And now that Safdie's parents moved to Florida, well, I guess technically you can get a lot of different foods there, but still, it's just like we don't have a real reason anymore to like take the time, money to go down there and stay, you know. Emmett created a shade in my likeness, and not only me, but all of Amarat. Yes, he did. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Chocolate Disco. How very like him.
Sure to drink up.
A slave to sentiment, even after an eternity. As you may have guessed, I am different from the shade you met before. No mere approximation, but the original. A soul sacrificed to Zodiac. Blee blee. Remember in vivid detail the events leading to our purgatory. Plans and plots for our resurrection, hdlin's intervention, and Zodiarc's and the star's final fate. And then we drifted in a waking dream, our minds steeped in fog until you came. I know not what you and your friends intend for Zodiac or the future of the star. Nevertheless, in you I place my trust and faith. In you I choose to believe as Emmett did. Believe in yourself and all will be well. That's kind of a blanket statement. Doom. Uh-oh. Does that mean none of the keys broke? More new arrivals, though. Ah, Fendenial, that color I know. Everything's about colors. It's interesting. I love it. And another I do not, an unfamiliar but fearsome being.
Yeah, he's basically the head asshole, sorry.
Yes, the head asshole. I have kept you from your duty. By way of apology, I will ensure that the shades hinder you no more. To protect the final brand. Nod. Fare you well, my new old friend. That's cute. My new old friend. Angry. Always angry.
Angy.
Very angry.
Mad because small.
Yes, that one.
Okay, more dog time.
Doge. I don't know if you're still there, Coach, but look, it's kind of funny that you said that, you know, Anya is being surrounded, and then there's a big dog here, just like Bond. She ends up getting a dog later, past the anime. It's in the manga. I mean, they hint it, but...
Wait.
What?
Do we actually...
And Luna
You
tender.
actually... It actually happens. It happens.
What happens? Oh, the martyr? The martyr! It's martyr. No, martyr's in the game? What?
No.
The dog growls, agitated. We must protect the brand. Come on, boy. Cry havoc and let's slip the dog of war. That's you, by the way. I'm gonna go with that one. The dog nudges you with its nose. You get the feeling it wants you to hop on. That must look really weird with your tall head. Okay, I gotta take some screenshots.
It's a pretty big dog.
Hey, look! Yeah.
But yes, much better when you're a Wallafell.
Ah! That's so cute! I am riding the doggy. Okay. Took a lot of screenshots.
Shit.
No!
These fuckers.
Jesus. Mad because... Mad.
In the nick of time to savor the crowning triumph. Unbound and free at last. Arise, Zodiac!
Oh boy. So they broke the final brand? Really?
He's just like, here, smack.
Great. Oh boy. The crazy one.
Deprived of heart and will by the loss of dearest Elidibus. A creature of pure instinct, wanting for guidance.
Oh no.
Powerful. Oh, so powerful. More so with every passing moment.
Why are the bad guys just crazy now?
Oops.
Such potential. Even in this incomplete state. Still the savior who delivered a world from certain doom.
So, here we stand. You know my intent. Consume the god, then the world. Stoke your fury to a raging inferno and dance among the ashes. Or perhaps you would face me here and now. A lesser but welcome amusement.
He's like, yeah, bring it.
No, he has like this like emo thing, and I bring out my Moogle weapon, and it does that sound that like sound. It just sounded really funny.
There should have been a special dialogue. He's like, will you please take this seriously?
I ask that you postpone the slaughter until I've said my piece. I
More freaky shit.
I will be brief.
Got a killjoy. Okay, spit it out already.
Do you remember when I told you that I wanted to die and take everyone with me?
Cuckoo. Cuckoo. Oh, okay.
Push the button on her forehead at my.
Push the
I like
button on
how.
his forehead and it might shut him down.
I like how even when he does that, even Xenos is like, "What the fuck?"
Oh man. Oh boy. Oh man, what is this?
Yeah, just some freaky shit. Next.
Mm-hmm. We are the savior. Ah! Oh my god, what the fuck is that? You're the guardian, the keeper of natural order. Oh shit. Oh my god, that's creepy. I went flying. What the heck is going on with my camera now? Okay, that was weird.
Oh, holy crap.
We are. Oh my god, what the fuck? I don't like it. I don't like this.
Lofty aspirations.
Yeah, I did.
Irony that the world's saviors will become.
I went to hide my face behind my hand, and then I think it threw off the camera. Oh, that's so creepy. Are those all the Ascian masks?
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh my. May the world star firm. For the greater good, for the sake of the world.
Wrong, 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 wrong! Lies and delusion! The dead have no power over me. You will be silent. Silent as the grave!
Oh my. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Omni, yes, I know. Yes, exactly. The star must endure. Oh. Clench the fist because we're angry.
Believe and walk in faith. Let the light of your soul shine for all to see.
Familiar stranger.
Oh boy.
Not quite the outcome you'd imagined, but a fitting one nonetheless.
I guess I now get to look up some strategies.
Hades.
Don't you think so, Hades? Isn't that Emmett Selk? AKA Hades? What are you looking up?
I need
Another fight?
Yes.
Oh no. Heroic music. Oh my god, what the
All I crave the more. Boundless power. Might to command.
Oh boy.
I had intended to pit my
Okay.
against Xenos.
Oh boy.
The option presents itself.
What to expect?
Yes.
To my ambition. You will
Lots of shit. Oh boy. Anyway, I need to be right. I'll be right back.
Okay. Shiny. Very, very, very shiny. The dark inside, now accessible. Wow. One fight after another after a bunch of cutscenes. That's crazy. Oh, lovely. Music's kind of cool, huh? Why is it always just the head and the claws that you end up fighting? Okay. Dun, 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 I like the music. So I'm waiting for Sapti to get back, and then I guess we'll be fighting Zodiac. I was not expecting that. I didn't know that it happened so soon. I thought this was like the climactic battle or something. Ugh. Look around us. Everything's so ugh. You can't fall off. Wow. Okay. But good morning to you, Omni. It's morning for Omni and can we queue from in here since we're both in here, or do we need to leave?
I think we can, but I don't know how fast the queue's gonna be.
Okay, well, let's try it. Should I leave?
And so, okay, we're in the party, right? Okay,
Yeah,
so
should I-
Trials,
should I leave?
Endwalker, Dark Inside.
Should we leave?
All right.
So we can run around and...
Well, I'll see what happens when I join. Less than 5 minutes. So he has a move called Koikitos, which reduces everyone to 1 hit point.
Oh, lovely.
Healers adjust.
I'm gonna leave.
Blue
'cause
portals with a triangle will fire a cone AoE. Okay, that's...
Oh, wow.
Shit.
That was quick. That was actually really quick.
Okay, fuck it, we're winging it.
Okay. Hopefully people do know that, you know, people are still doing stuff like this.
You know what everyone likes to see? The tank say, "This is my first time here."
Yes. Eternal Darkness, Zodiac.
Everyone's
Hi,
like,
best boy. Welcome back.
so hopefully the other guy
Can main tank?
will maintain. Let's have some fun.
Yay, hit till dies, rule implement. Yes. I guess I'm okay. We're about to take on this new trial. I didn't know.
We're gonna fight Zodiac after all this fucking time.
They're both paladins, so.
The end has come.
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna drop Iron Will for now.
You're gonna what?
I'm dropping Iron Will. Okay, he's doing the 1 hit point thing.
The marvels of circus will play.
Okay, there's the blue triangle thing.
Everybody's over here, so I'm gonna. Oh, I see. That's why everybody's here. I see.
Now he's gonna do a tank buster. I have no idea because I didn't finish watching the god.
I don't know anything either.
He's doing another triangle. Wait, no, this is a different triangle. It's a square, not a triangle.
Hi.
Different shape. Herod Enigma.
Oh.
The music's awesome.
Yes, it is.
A Python concept is wadcchिंग creation. Run away!
Ah!
Oh, it like follows you. Oh shit, I fell off!
You fell off?!
I didn't know you could fall off! Oh my god.
They're getting you rezzed. What? I accidentally clicked off my window.
Soon my whole zodiac shall be complete!
Hey, Curly!
Complete control.
Oh boy, what's going on? Lovely.
Die.
Ah! Ah! What the fuck? Okay.
I am become Zodiac.
No, you aren't.
Incomplete Zodiac.
Oh, that's so creepy. Ah!
The natural order overturned.
Wait, why is everybody going over there?
I don't know.
All in existence, bent to my will.
We're gonna have to do an ATB thing, aren't we?
I guess.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Oh, that's why they went over there. I was like following everybody.
Or not.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
No, because I'm like, it might take a while. This shit again. This time I'm gonna try not to fall off. Sheet. If I get between the ray. No. I guess that's not how it works.
Ah!
Astral flow.
All in existence, bent to my will.
I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah.
The great cataclysm, faithfully re-
Astral eclipse.
What's that?
I have no clue.
Okay.
From broken skies fall tears of flame.
I see everyone stacking over here and arrows.
All shall burn.
Oh fuck, I died. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I did not look into this.
Come and see. Oh shit.
All in existence,
just moving all over the place. Oh. Oh my god. No, I'm gonna die. I'm like paying attention too much to like.
Is he gonna rotate this or something?
I don't know.
Bend to my will.
I think as long as you're. Oh no. No, save the other healer.
Will you live to see the end?
I don't know how people know what they're doing.
Triple S hair ray. They've probably done it a bunch.
I got blasted.
He's doing one of those fucking triangle things again. Oh, not this shit again.
Will you live to see the end?
It's like they've memorized the fight.
Oi.
I think in this case you want to be kind of in the center.
All in existence, bend to my will. Will you live to see the end?
Eh.
Is this the limit of your power? Is this how it ends?
Oh. So they've been talking up Zodiac this whole time and we just trashed it. Got it. Why did I get a commendation?
I did too. That looked easier than expected. Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, I basically
their fights are all
was-
pretty similar, but
I basically was
But-
spot healing some things mainly.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm expecting, so it's just like
No, I'm not your fault. I'm just like, I don't have anything better to do than to use clemency.
the Watcher says, "Well done. My preparations are complete, and I stand ready to seal Zodiac once more. Withdraw now from this place. The teleporter will deliver you to safety." No, usually I die because I'm inexperienced, because I'm like in the wrong place at the wrong time. So, but the other healer looked very experienced, so they
Yeah.
saved me.
Once again, you have left my best laid plans in ruins. And played your role to perfection. Thus, sealing my victory.
What? Eh?
From the first, all I wanted was for
Okay.
Was but one of many methods to achieve the desired effect. It would have been the same had Xenos died in my place. But what better and more satisfying way to ensure success than to take control myself? My sole regret is that you lived to tell the tale. Even so, I have fulfilled my heart's desire.
Good for you. Ugh.
Let your murder mark the beginning of the end. The coming of the final day!
Oh boy.
He's just gonna commit suicide. Why didn't he just do that from the beginning?
Ugh.
How quickly strength fades and blood cools. Old
He's just pulling a jet stream, Sam.
So many lives, so many deaths. No different this. I close my eyes and slip into the dreamless slumber. A tired song and dance, routine. Always I wake. But not this time. Nothing left unsaid. Nothing left undone. Inherit my hell. I intone with glee.
Okay.
The man I was would weep for what I have become. The all-consuming contempt.
Wow. Dramatic to the very end, huh?
But I've the wisdom of 10 millennia to justify my answer to the question. No value in their existence. Not a whit. For all that I looked. None that I did see. A final chance then for ħello and her faithful. In cataclysm, prove me wrong. I snare. All shall return to nothingness, as was your will, Emperor Sunday. I, the star, and every living being, consigned to your oblivion.
Kind of blinding. Oh, okay. Oh.
Oh, what the hell?
At last.
Oh boy. Deep breath, slow and steady. Wow. After 10,000 years for yes, exactly. Like, uh-oh. You saw it too. Yes, the blue star below thrown into turmoil. Then it was no illusion. All was truth. With the death of Zodiac, the laws of nature over which he presided have begun to unravel. The final days are upon us. What you witnessed was an omen granted by the echo, a vision of the horrors to come. Oh, lovely. Time grows short. No! Ugh. Hello. To you too. What the? Xenos, is that you? Alrighty then.
No. I'll find no fulfillment to the cultist with you this day.
What the hell? What happened to him?
He's just really pissed.
Okay.
Slavering beasts gather at your gates, ravenous and eager. Already you turn to them and away from me.
Oh, poor baby.
I must go forth once more in search of power far beyond the might of Shinryu. Power to make your heart run over with rage.
What the hell is his problem? He's so obsessed.
For the eldest of primals was a betrayal of promise. A pathetic creature incapable of inspiring true despair. That's what I crave. Pure, unadulterated despair.
Can they please add the middle finger emote so I can use it on this guy?
I know, right? Hope you will win the day. Hope will win the day, sorry. I will not fight you for your amusement. Yes, hope will win the day.
They needed a third option. Really? You're going on about that still?
Will you shut up already?
We shall see.
So you went from samurai to reaper because reasons.
Samurai just didn't cause enough party wipes.
I see.
He needed to go as full edgelord as he could.
Man, what was with that feeling? I guess that sense. Okay. Finally. Oh, wow. So this is what we have to discover. Interesting. I sense his presence on the moon no longer. What? If you need not follow, then I beg you to stay and listen to what I have to tell you. Hey, Bagu!
Hey, Bug.
How are you?
He's like, stay a while and listen.
Yeah. of Zodiac and the end of all things. Doom and gloom, rise up through the night. Yay. The Watcher would discuss grave matters with you. I'm okay, about to fight Nero. Nero. Who's Nero?
Nero.
Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, Nero,
Yep.
that guy. So you're in Stormblood? Are you in Stormblood? DMC.
Devil May Cry.
No, there's a Nero in this game. I was just trying to think. I was like, I know that name, but I couldn't put my finger on it. But it's Sid's rival in this game.
Yes, so he's...
Good luck.
So, wait, so you're in Praetorium?
Oh, Praetorian. Wait.
Or whatever. No, Praetorium? Is it Praetorium?
Maybe doing the story, the thingy, you know? Before we fight, speak at length. I believe a change of surroundings are in order. I have more than ill tidings to share, you see. I sense others arriving not long ago. Though my communions with ħeｌlo have grown infrequent, I have learned enough from her to know these are your comrades. And as luck would have it, they have already reached my abode. Come, let us join them. Oh, great. Okay, I'm on. Yeah, that doesn't look good. But at the same time, it looks really cool.
It looks cool, but bad at the same time.
Screenshot. Yee.
Just had to kill Zodiac, didn't we?
Yep.
We're like, finally we get to fight the big bad.
Yeah. He wasn't really that bad, was he?
He may be big, but he ain't bad.
Oh, jeez.
The boulder
Oh, no.
is gonna bury you in a rock avalanche. Hey, listen. Oh, well.
Yes, they are indeed the three I sensed. May we presume this being is a native of the moon? Classic line. Yes. Are you excited about the new Avatar stuff coming out, Big Boss?
I will be cautiously optimistic myself.
Yeah, I know. You never know what's gonna happen, but I mean, the creators are on it, so I hope that they don't redeem Azula, though. I really hope they don't redeem her. She's just gotta always be the bad person. Praetorian Pains, didn't hear a lot of... Oh, no worries, Bagu. I was just like, we were just wondering which Nero, and we're just like, what Nero are you doing for... And then I figured, yes, you must be doing the MSQ daily or whatever. Sorry, a Boulder series. Yeah, Boulder series. I am. And we need a Boulder series. I know, right? Yeah, trying to get tombstones. Oh, yeah, the tombstones. I forgot. We need to get those. Did I ask what happened before we arrived?
So I kind of killed Zodiac, but that was a trap, and I just fucked up. Sorry.
Thank goodness you're unharmed. We did.
I
What
thought
we
he
could
might
to
drop some
subdue-
sweet loot in my defense.
Subdue the tempered before making our way here. The boulder needs a team. Yeah, I know, right?
Team Boulder.
Not without casualties, unfortunately. Some few detonated. Oh wait, detonated explosives, killing themselves and others. Oh, the contingent's healers had their hands full tending to the injured and enthralled when we took our leave. What made Avatar special was that it was animated well. One of the reasons, remember the Shyamalan movie?
Oh, the bad live action.
Oh, the live
Avatar.
action. Yes, I didn't watch it. I just heard a lot of bad stuff about it, so I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my money. Not only was it whitewashed, but it was just horribly done and bad storytelling. But apparently the new movie that they're casting, they're even casting Boomy. Boomy's in it. And Azula's in it, and yeah, a lot of people are in it, so lest you wonder, Mistress Kururu hath also been delivered unto their care, serving as a conduit for Heideling's power hath taken its toll, but she will recover in due course. I hate talking for his... It's so hard to read his stuff. As for Alphino and Alice, they insisted on remaining in Galamod while we three rushed to your aid. It appears, however, that matters here have already come to a conclusion. I thought these were going to be figments. How come this one's not a figment? But what manner of conclusion, if I might ask? And is this the ally whom Heideling bade you to seek out? He is not unlike the shades in Avamarot. Not unlike, perhaps, but not the same. I was created by Heideling, together with this place. It has ever been my duty to keep vigil over Zodiark, or rather, it was my duty. Storytelling. Then Zodiark is no more? Nod. And not without consequence, I'm afraid, for now the delicate weave of the star, preserved by his presence, will begin to unravel. If you mean to avert the final days you shall have need of... Oh! Are you alright? No. My attempts to forestall Zodiark's release have all but exhausted my strength. If you might allow me to rest a short bit, I will share with you all I can. Please do. You need not exert yourself on our account. These crystals contain records of your time here, yes? Maybe we peruse them while we wait? By all means, if you would review them chronologically, might I suggest beginning with those on the upper floor. I shall leave that to you, Mimiu. While I see that what can be gleaned from the crystals on these lower levels. Oh boy. Okay. A moment longer, friend. Okay. Are we supposed to go up?
Yeah.
Pray view the records on the upper floor, and I'll see if there ought to be learned down here. Jump on?
Okay. I will. I mean.
What?
I will ride Pillion.
Hi, Thancred.
Hey, Thancred. Bye, Thancred.
Hi, your ranger.
Hi, your ranger. Would not even bother talking to you.
I guess
Dimly growing crystal. Glowing.
As you gaze into the crystal, ancient knowledge of Zodiac flows through your mind. Daily semi, no abnormalities detected. What? These appear to be records of a long, lonely vigil on the moon, dating back to the beginning of Zodiark's imprisonment.
Oh shit!
What?
I just fell off.
Oh, fun.
Ouch.
My key stuck. So I was like running. Dost thou suppose our host hath maintained his solitary vigil since the very beginning without rest or relief? If so, these records comprise the sum total of his existence. He must needs handle them with care.
Must needs.
Yes, must needs. Always must needs. As you gaze into the crystal, knowledge of past calamities flows through your mind. The records describe how, with each rejoining, Zodiark's thirst for freedom grew, as did the strain on the brands. Maintaining Zodiac's imprisonment appears to tax hdlein greatly. Zodiac defeated. While he may have been in incomplete state, that's nevertheless an impressive feat. But even if he hadn't, his demise was inevitable. Daniel would have seen to it one way or another. That said, he probably would have wielded Zodiac's power to wreak untold destruction before taking his own life, making this the better of two unfavorable outcomes. No one wants to remember that movie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was that bad. You gaze into the crystal of knowledge of past rejoinings flows through your mind. The records describe the Watcher's efforts to prepare in the event Zodiac broke free from his prison. The records go on to describe maintenance carried out regularly with the Loperites. Oh, Loperites! Oh my god, I can't wait to see them. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's Loperites. Though it may not be clear who or what they are. I know what they are. I know what they are. Naming way.
Naming ways.
As you gaze in the crystal, a record of unexpected visitor flows through your mind. The records note the Watcher's musings, though Elidibus is spotted on the moon, though clearly not for the first time. It is clear he and his brethren have a keen interest in freeing Zodiac from his prison, and yet they have made no attempt to destroy the brands. Perhaps they prefer he remain hidden from mortal eyes until the final rejoining. Perhaps they realize we would never dare bring harm to Zodiac as long as he remains imprisoned. It sucks so bad they couldn't even get the rights to name it properly. Wait, they didn't? They lost the title to James Cameron. Really? I did not know that. I didn't know they lost.
Well, the blue Avatars movie. You know that one.
Yeah, I know that one, but I have a Loperit. I got it when I bought the encyclopedia. I'm trying to find where it is. Where are you? 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 I saw a pet panda. I don't remember where. Its location. That's not it. It's an unlucky rabbit. They had to name it The Last Airbender instead of Avatar The Last Airbender. Oh, I see. Ha. That. Oh, here it is. Yay. See? I've had this guy for years. Yay, it's naming way. It's naming way, isn't he cute? Now we get to meet his people. Yay. 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 Did you learn anything of import? I would say I want my money back, but I would also have wasted it in another movie like Transformers. Ain't that the truth? I never watched it, but I'm not a huge movie buff because I don't like going to theaters. And then by the time it comes out on, Blu-ray, I forget about it. Or rental. So I end up forgetting about what I want to watch. But yeah. So as we suspected, maintaining the brands requires a great deal of her energy and focus, and this cost has grown higher with every rejoining. That would explain why contact with her has become rather infrequent since the 7th Umbral calamity. I too made a rather startling discovery. This heavenly body we know to be the moon was in fact created by hdlein. When the Watcher said he was created together with this place, I thought He only meant the facility. Truly, Heideling's powers are far beyond anything I could have imagined. Alright, I'm going to bed. Oh, good night. Thank you for hanging out, Big Boss. Oh, and by the way,
Have a good evening.
Evie contacted me and said that she is hoping to find a place to set up for her computer, and then she will be on for Friday if she is able to do that. But she's basically escaped her bad area, or bad situation. And yeah, hoping for the best. There's no 100% guarantee, but it sounds promising. So we'll hopefully have a Stardew Friday finally. I hope that's okay. But good night, yes, and see you on Thursday. Yes, we'll be here on Thursday, and then again on Friday. Yay! No worries. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because she even said she's really looking forward to just chilling with us. She's missed it, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to hanging out with you guys on Friday. Let's hope. Let's just hope.
Let's hope everything works out.
Yeah, keep your fingers crossed. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for affording me this short reprieve. I'm actually smiling. No.
It is we who should thank you.
Oh yay, it's voiced.
The records stored here are nothing short of extraordinary. There is much we could learn of Zodiac and his imprisonment. But perhaps you could offer us more focused guidance. Pray, tell us of the calamity that came before and comes now again.
Long ago, before the Great Sundering, there was but a single world, Aetherius. Ah! That's creepy. One day from within the earth, a terrible cry issued forth, affecting a profound change in all manner of life. We were not exempt. Our creation magics ran rampant, giving shape and form to thoughts of hopelessness and despair. That is so freaking creepy! They have to make things so scary. At first, the phenomena was limited to a single region, but quickly, so very quickly, it spread and engulfed the whole of the star.
Were the ancients ever able to deduce its source?
Nope. They were not. However, the convocation struck upon a method to predict where next the corruption would manifest. Etheric energies which flow through all creation in the form of various currents. Ooh. The currents which course through the land and seas. Those which flow through the very air. Whoa. And those of a celestial nature which encompass both our star and this moon.
Celestial currents. I cannot say I am familiar with the concept.
Nor would I expect you to be. Few scholars of our time knew of their existence. Their invaluable knowledge helped us to better understand the nature of the calamity. Like the terrestrial ones of earth and air, the celestial currents form a vast network, but the ethereal distribution is not consistent. The convocation soon realized that the inciting incidents occurred in regions where the flow was weakest. Correlation without clear cause, ultimately. Nevertheless, on closer study, a stagnancy of ether was observed in nearby currents.
And so they sought a means to harness the forces of darkness, of activity and growth. Thus was Zodiac conceived. No less a power than a god's could set right the laws of nature and quicken the flow of ether within the star.
Precisely. With the advent of Zodiac, our end was averted.
Emmett Selk claimed that those who summoned ҳeｌлоw did so because they saw Zodiac's power as a threat. Is that true?
Indeed, there was a faction opposed to Zodiac's creation, but their aim was never to unmake him. They understood the continued preservation of the natural order was dependent on his very existence. Until we can identify and address the underlying cause of the final days, he would need remain, for his departure would set in motion those apocalyptic forces once more. ħeｌлоw recognized this as well, and so rather than destroy, she sundered Zodiac herself and the star into lesser reflections, that she might confine him in this place. I could have sworn she beseeched me to banish the darkness. Then what she told me in the ethereal sea was false? City. That the two once dwelled as one until Zodiac grew hungry for power, upsetting the balance twixt them? Not quite a lie, though a rather gross embellishment. But knowing what you know now, you must surely realize that she might opt to obfuscate. I can't pronounce. Obfuscate. Thank you, and mislead. ħelлоw and Zodiac are both constructs of man, approximations of perfection, limited by our own imperfections. Zodiac was, without question, the more powerful of the two, having been born from the sacrifice of half of Aetheris's population. Thus was it necessary for ħelлоw to commit herself wholly to his defeat. Still more effort was needed to confine him. Maintaining the brands taxed her greatly. With what power she dared spare, she cried out to any who might listen, and offered her blessing to those who heeded her call. Though it was likely within her power to do so, I believe she did not wish to speak of Aetheris in her history. Like Zodiac, ħelлow's purpose is a reflection of her creators. They wish to look to the future and not linger in a prison of the past.
The Ascians set in motion 7 rejoinings before we came to oppose them. How many more worlds would have been lost had we not placed our faith in her? How many more souls living in the present would have been snuffed out for the sake of those long dead?
Well, in light of recent events, I see no reason to doubt your word. And even if ħelлоw is not a god in truth, if Minfilia believed that we should trust in her plans, then I choose to do just that. Which brings me to a rather important question. Let's suppose we try but fail to stop this second coming of the final days. should the source fall, what will become of the other worlds?
The nomenclature is more fitting than you know. How do you pronounce that word?
Nomenclature
Nomenclature? Okay. What's that mean?
means just the terminology or how we refer to something.
Oh. Bring ruin to the source, and its reflections will share in its fate. Oh no. He's thinking of Rin, right? Rhine? Or whatever. Uh-oh. Ah, it is ready. This way, if you would be so kind. Safty's sliding all over. He stepped away, so this model acts up really weirdly. A beautiful sight, is it not?
Yes, but what is it?
Idly knew better than any that her power was not absolute. Indeed, she has ever struggled to hold Zodiac and his faithful at bay. She feared the worst, and so made preparations in the event of his demise. There would be a contingency. This moon is more than a prison. It is a vessel capable of bearing the people of Aetheris to safe harbor. You need not go far to find its pilots. In fact, I should be happy to take you to them. I fulfill my final duty as Watcher in the Dark. Final duty sounds so depressing. The bear's just sliding all over the screen. It's really funny, Safty.
Here comes the bear in black.
It may be true, but others will struggle to believe it. I can scarcely believe it myself. The moon is a ship? Well, now I've heard everything. I should very much like to hear more of this extraordinary story. Helping hands. At long last, the Watcher is ready to fulfill his final duty. The time has come for you to be on your way. The crater at the heart of Mare Lamentorum, where Zodiac was imprisoned, is not so easily traversed, however. Let us call upon Argos, the familiar whom you met earlier. He should have no trouble bearing you across. As Heidelin created me as the jailer, so too did she create Argos as the guard. It is his true nature to appear when needed, and yet he is nowhere to be found. Strange. Mayhap the imbalancing of the aether has affected him. Let us make for the crushing brand, and attempt to call upon him there. Oh God. You need not recall the path you walked with Argos before, and you will find your way. If he labors in service of Heidelin's plan, I see no reason not to do as he suggests. Shall we make for the crushing brand then? Okay. We can fall off here. Whee! Whoa. Still getting the combat.
Heal, please. Healer suggest.
Ha ha ha.
Is there another way to get across this? Can I go this way? No.
You want to unlock that area, or we're not? Oh, wait. probably can't get past the fish.
I don't think I can get past this purple shit.
Okay. Hey, it's the praying mantises again. Huh.
They're like a little, you know.
Yeah, that doesn't look fun. And then the fishers.
There's fishing on the, so we found water on the moon. Someone tell NASA.
Tell NASA.
Oh. Just saying. It's like I can't even go across where the aether current is.
Oh, it's over there?
Something like that. Maybe I have to go around. This purple goop.
It's like gas. The moon has gas. Can we open the wait, can you go up that way?
Up way.
Behind us. You're right
Like-
near the to unlock the area.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I...
No, I guess not.
Apparently I can't jump.
Okay.
Maybe I can go.
Yeah, you unlocked it.
We are on the moon.
Finally on the moon. Hey, there's a little area. No, no, go up that way. No, you see
Nope.
that little area?
Oh, I see what you mean, the little...
Yeah, unlock the map. We need to do it eventually anyway, so may as well do it now since we're right here. Guess we can't. Aw. Looks like we can't, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to unlock. So there must be something hidden.
You can't go up that hill? Wow.
Sorry.
It's okay. Probably something we can only get to when we fly or something. That stinks.
Sinus tormenti.
What?
The area up there is called sinus tormenti.
It is?
So do we need some? So do we need some medication for that, or?
Sudafed?
Oh, the order. The aether current's up there.
Aw, man.
I go around.
Maybe we should mark it. Nate, stop. Can we mark? We can't mark on this game, right? Never mind. I'm thinking of wrong game. Wrong game.
So basically, it's taunting us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should probably do the Moogle thing too, so we can get some
Moogle
stuff.
thing?
And why is there a fate on top of our destination? Oh.
Dun 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 dun. Hello, everyone.
With little preparation, it might be possible to traverse the gap on the foot. Then again, it would be a long, long way down if we should slip. Perhaps another time. So close yet so far. Does not the harsh terrain remind you of somewhere we've been before? The Dravanian forelands, eh? Aye. Oh, the place that rejects the intrusion of outsiders, where solitude reigns supreme. At the very least, it sounds suitable for Zodiac's prison. Naught could prepare me for the boundless beauty of Aetheris, shining, shimmering amidst the sea of stars, a blue sapphire, and but one of countless other jewels brimming with life, no doubt. The place we seek is just ahead at the Chlorophoscot. You see, Argos cannot manifest without sufficient concentrations of ambient aether. You would be hard-pressed to find a greater confluence than inside this cavern. Follow me.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a cave. He leads us right into a cave.
Haha.
All of that effort, and this is what we just need to go into the cave.
It's a Weeper.
It should have been the Reaper, but it has a speech impediment.
Let's see. Another one? I have not been able to sleep well. I hate this feeling. Curious, this place doth call to mind Pla Inni, home of the Numo. The guard of Zodiac's prison, blood red eyes, slavering maul, and belts like a behemoth, I'd imagine. Let's hope he's friendly. This entire cave is throoming with ambient aether. Alas, any further analysis will have to wait. Yes, here will do nicely. The lunar spongoy.
SpongeBob.
Draw ether from the ground, which is then dispersed in the air. At present, however, the ambient energies are not quite sufficient for Argos to manifest. May you be willing to spare some of your own to help the spongoy along? Given time, the lunar spongoy would suffuse the space with sufficient ether, but we need not wait if you are willing to provide a helping hand. What? Oh, that. Spongoy. SpongeBob. Okay.
I don't know.
Sure.
A tuning.
That we did.
Yay, good boy is here. Best boy.
Aww. Argos manifests in a flash. He seems glad to see you again. A most fascinating creation of Heidelein's, would you not agree? Should the need arise, he is even able to create reflection of himself on a whim. Though I assure you it was no reflection which accompanied you earlier to the brand. No, Argos was quite eager to be at your side then, as he is now, it seems. I cannot recall when he last showed such an affinity for anyone. Indeed, I thought him more likely to shy away from you and your companions. Perhaps it was more than a sense of duty that compelled him to aid you before. As for your companions... Ah, unexpected, but greatly appreciated. I believe we are all ready. Then let's return outside, that you may cross the chasm. Spongoy. Ah, the Weepers are back. They're fast. Should we just ride out of here? Oh wait, where do we go? Oh, we have to go deeper in?
No. This way is fine.
Hey, get on. What are you doing? Hey, Boo-doo-dee.
Hey, Boo-dee. Sorry, it's like, yeah. Okay, go. Let's go.
How are you? Welcome back. I'm going. Why did they respawn so fast? Go away.
Because.
Leave me alone. I don't want you. We don't need you.
Do not want.
Do not want. A spinning caterpillar. Fate failed. Ha 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 ha.
Oh well, I don't care.
Look at all the golden doggies. Doggy, doggy, doggy.
Oh.
Doggy, doggy, doggy. Doggy, doggy, doggy. Doggy, doggy. Okay, let's see what they have to say. I was expecting something a little more intimidating and less man's best friend. To whom wouldst thy hdling entrust the command of so grand a vestal, I wonder? Dalamon has long been described as the loyal hound of Menfina, due to its relation to the greater moon. It seems highly improbable, but if not impossible, for ancient peoples to have known of Argos. But now I wonder whether there is some connection. Just here to watch and listen while I play other games like always. Oh, yay! I hope you enjoy. We finally made it to the moon. So we're gonna ride the Dogo down south, I guess, down into the pit. Their destination is the structure there across the cradle of darkness. But climb onto Argos' back and he will take care of the rest. Once you arrive, it should not take long to find the ship's crew. The facility is designed to rouse them from their slumber in the event of Zodiark's destruction. Heed their counsel. Together you may guide the star and its people to kinder fate. This is where we part ways, but know that I shall ever be watching and praying for your success. Argos favors you with what could almost be described as a conspirational grin. Cute. Our allies' assurances notwithstanding, we cannot be certain what awaits us on the other side, so perhaps it would be best if we did not all go at once. I propose the two of us cross while Thegrin and Yuryang, I can never say his name right, sorry. No, the R is like silent, I think, or something like that. Wait here. Ride Argos across the chasm. Are you ready? I'm going now.
Let's go.
Yay.
Ride the Dogo.
Onward.
Woof, 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 woof.
A Malfic aether yet permeates the crater. Remnants of Zodiark, most like. Yeah, that doesn't look fun.
Ah.
The music sounds almost like a mix of a bunch of things, but also that beginning song, that da 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 da, you know? That opening song in all Final Fantasy games.
Yeah.
You can hear parts of that. You discovered a new location. That's a really big door. The structure is enormous, though that is hardly surprising given the size of the average Amorotine. Apologies for the wait. Right, then, let us head inside and... Oh? Most intriguing. A means by which he conserveth energy, mayhap. Well, I certainly wouldn't want him to blink out of existence on our account, helpful as he's been. Thank you, Argos. We'll take things from here. Stay here where it's safe, alright? Aww. If Argos is to remain without, let us not keep him waiting over long. Nod. Oh, you're already up there? Gee. Pew, 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 pew. Boing, 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 boing. Ah! Door shutting. I'm trapped.
It's an automatic door.
I still like to say I'm trapped, sorry. Truly a marvel beyond description. Its scale is reminiscent of Amarant, or rather the replica we visited on the first. Way. Oh. Okay. Cutscene. This music is very Final Fantasy IV.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it?
Our moonship pilot should be around here somewhere. Is that
That's the point.
It's cool. It's cool. Hello. Wait. Oh, there's a leopard. Ah, it's so cute. Oh, look at him. It's the victory song.
Mm-hmm. What is that? I want one.
Loperit!
Oh my god.
Oh, they're so cute. Look at their faces. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many of them. I want them. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh, there are plenty, just nobody will notice if I take one. I know. Oh my god, look at them. This is the leader, Loperit.
Lively, everyone!
I was hoping they would add him as a playable race.
Yes. Yoshida. Where's Yoshida? Send a letter to Yoshida.
It's a mite ahead of schedule, but it is of the utmost importance. For Zodiac, alas, is no more.
The way they said it. For Zodiac, alas, is no more. I'm dying. This is so cute.
As of now, our mighty moon has a new purpose. To bear the people of Aetheris to safety.
Aww.
Our time has come, my friends.
Oh my god, she's so cute. Or it's so cute. Whatever. Oh my god.
We must be
Sacred.
I expect your workstations to be immaculate. And don't forget to relay our signal to Aetheris. Questions? Yes? No? Maybe so? No? Then hop to it! Baby shark.
That timing!
Mommy shark, mommy shark.
Daddy shark, daddy shark, daddy shark, daddy shark.
The timing of that, though, did you hear it, Safety?
Yes.
Can we please skip that? Yes, we need it. We'll probably have to do that. That timing was just perfect. Hey, Prim, welcome back.
Hey,
That
did those show
wasn't
up in
planned.
the VOD?
I don't know. I don't know.
Let's see how that all. I'm gonna go check it.
Okay. Oh my
Okay.
god, look at them! Oh my god, they are so cute. Their expressions!
Curious crew she have chosen. Their endearing forms intended to ease the passengers' hearts, perhaps.
Oh
Perhaps.
my god. Wow. Wow.
Hopefully it doesn't. The song doesn't screw it up.
Yeah, it doesn't flag it.
Oh, I'll try
It
it.
literally came in and played that sound alert. No, that was just too perfect because it was just like, I don't know. We'll have to play do a clip from the whole time that happened, and then you'll see if it'll let us. Live in the present crisis.
I'm gonna download it just in case.
It's this song from
Yes.
Final Fantasy IV.
Yes.
Oh my god, I love this song. Where? It's the town music from
Yes.
the Twins, the town, right? No? What town was this music in?
Well, anyway, I downloaded this. I downloaded
no.
it just in case.
Well, there you go. Did you get up leading up into it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Now I have to play this. Hold on a second. I need to show it. Where is my thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh my god. The timing of that though, did you hear it, Safety?
Yes.
Can we skip that? Yes, we need it. We'll probably have to do that. That timing was just perfect. Oh my god, that was too funny. That was too funny. It was just like the little loper, it went, let's go! And then it went, da 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 da. I'm like, oh my god, that was too funny. Okay. Sorry, I missed that. Given the present crisis, Hylian doubtless sought to facilitate the cooperation betwixt pilot and passenger. Indeed, 'twould require a heart as hard as diamond to raise one's voice in anger to beings possessed of such profound saccharinity, meaning like saccharin, like sweet.
Yes. And
Not
there's
planned
another,
in gold. Yes, it was perfect timing from our.
There's another aether current I can't get to.
I find Urianger's reasoning somewhat flimsy, but this crew seems amicable enough. If any of you played Final Fantasy IV, you would recognize the background music in this right now. This is bringing me back. It's really cool. I love. This is like one of my favorite town musics. I'm pretty sure it was the town where we meet the twins, eh, Safety? No?
Yeah, well, I think all the town music's this.
Oh, this is all the town. Okay. Thancred's dumbfounded expression suggests he is still struggling to comprehend the spectacle he has just witnessed. They must be the Loperits mentioned in the Watcher's records. Not at all what I expected, but the Watcher did bid us heed their counsel. I assume the one who gave that rousing speech was their leader, though we might have to ask about in order to track them down. Come on, let us about it. Wow. Oh my goodness sakes. Where is the aether current?
There's one, you have to like jump onto it.
Really? Northeast? Jump onto it?
I don't, like... From where Uri... well... You see my location on the map?
Yeah. You're down there?
There's one below me, but there's another one.
I haven't located any.
Like, due north.
It said northeast. Wobbing Way.
Wobbing Way?
Wobbing Way. Wobbling Way. Oh, dear, I haven't expected to be a people person here. Well, whatever shall I do? Sounds like Piglet. Doesn't it sound like Piglet?
Mm-hmm.
Flopping way. Oh, that's so cute. Me? You're speaking to me? But of course, I'll answer any questions you may have. Who are you? I'm the manager of the operator and operator of the Central Control Sphere. It regulates every single facility here in the Best Ways Borough. And if anything were to happen to it, the whole place would stop working in no time. It's very important, and so is my job. What is this place? Best Ways Borough is where we Loperits live and work in honor of Heidelin. We're all doing our best to make the moon a suitable ship to transport everyone. You'll be able to ride someday soon, don't you worry. See, this is my Loperit pet that I got a while ago. See? These ones are much cuter. That's Naming Way. Naming Way is from Final Fantasy IV. And oh, there's the air current. Okay, I see the air current. It's right over here where I am. Did you get this one?
Yeah.
And you said there's another one?
There's another one below.
To the south.
Yeah. I don't even know if you can see it from here.
Yeah, I couldn't see anything when I looked down. Like, whereabouts is it? You said you had to fall on it?
Yes.
But I don't even see it.
Yeah, you have to come back. If you follow the ramp down to where I am.
You're on the other side. Can I just jump? Nope. Oh, here we go. Oh, bye-bye.
Ouch.
Yes.
Oof.
Very oof.
Oh.
I want to be a Loperit. Look at them. Camping way.
Yeah, if you come back up the ramp you just ran by.
Well, I'm gonna talk to the gemstone.
Okay.
I need to turn off this. I want to turn off mount music. How do you turn off mount music?
I don't remember.
No. I don't want to. I like this, but I like the background music in this place. I need this music for my house. I need this music. How do I get this music? I don't know what this does. Play music when mounted. Yeah, I turned it off. Oh, why do you have to fall on it?
Because you can't get to it otherwise.
Oh, I see. Oh, because it's up here. I see, I see. $223 to the south. It's outside, right? Fighting way. I've decided to form a fellowship of protectors to escort people as they arrive. So relax. You and yours are in safe paws. Aw. Very, very safe paws. Oh my god. This one's eating. Look at this one. And Dancing Way. I didn't get to talk to Dancing Way. This one's Eating Way, maybe. Oh my god, look at that.
They should have called them Nomming Way.
Nomming Way, yes. Ah, they're so cute. Why are they so cute? Why? Such a fascinating apparatus, though. It's hard to believe it could house so many crew members. Even so, there's nothing else here to suggest other types of accommodation. Ah, there's some still asleep. Oh. Oh, they're so cute. Chipper Loper. Hum hum hum. Oh, they even do the humming thing, the sound. The leader of the crew, not me, I'm afraid. Singing Way is the name. I'm in charge of the construction and maintenance of the atmospheric circulation system. Only the crispest, cleanest air for the people of Aetheris, and that's a promise. Aww. Did you the tune?
Yeah.
How goes the system change? Guiding way. This one's eating a blue carrot. Like a corn. He's eating it like a corn on the cob. That is so adorable. Oh my god. Why are they so cute?
Oh my god, that's the carrot. The carrot.
Ah, he ran away. Where are you going? I'm having too much fun just watching the Loperits. Hi. They're so cute. Ah. Ah. He went away again. Ah, he flopped his ears. Did you see? Oh, that was too cute. Okay. Leaving way. What do you think of our clothing? I'll have you know I'm a mastermind behind its design. Dozing Loperit. Blah, 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 blah. Leader? No. Sleeping way. My job is perhaps I'd better ask. He's just dozing off. That's so cute.
Brushing way. Oh god.
Oh god, they're too cute. Why are they too cute? What's happening?
I don't know. They just decided to go full on adorable.
Macnologia, have you heard about Haffa? Haffa. But hello, welcome to the Bamboo Forest. I hope you have a nice day.
Did it? Shh. Nice.
Ah, that's cute. That's cute. I hope you're having a good day too.
Macnologia wandered into the bamboo forest. Thanks for the follow.
Hey.
Well, thank you for the follow. How are you? And welcome to the Bamboo Forest. We just made it to this area. I don't know if you play Final Fantasy 14, but we made it to the moon finally. In Endwalker, the final place, and we just came across the Loperits, and they're so cute. Hello. Oh my, but isn't this exciting? I've never seen one of your kind up close before. Would you mind if I take some measurements of your body, just for reference, of course? Recording way. Snappy Loperit. Oh, this is the leader, huh? She's different colored. Or they're different colored. Wait. Your character's Anya? Yeah! I made my Lalafell into an... Well, I tried to make her as close as I can to Anya. Well, what? How in the... When did you get here? Who let you in? Why wasn't I told? Take me to your leader. But yes, I dressed her my Lalafell up as close as I could to looking like Anya. As the game would permit it anyway. Take me to your leader. Were you the one giving orders earlier? Hum hum hum. Oh my god, that's so cute! What was that supposed to be? You're humming? If one can even call it that, it is atrociously off key. It should sound more like this. Oh my god, they're so cute. As leader of the Loperites, I cannot allow substandard attempts at musicality to go unremarked, even if you are a guest. But being the magnanimous, I can never say words, long words, sort that I am, I'll forgive you this once. Well, well, looks like you beat us here. Your friends, I take it. Is this all of them? A group comprised entirely of children. What must their parents be thinking? What? This isn't a nursery after all, though perhaps we should build one. Or did we build one already? No matter, you needn't worry your pretty little heads. All will be well, I promise. But goodness me, we shouldn't be standing about gawping. I must take you to meet the others. If you could run along back toward the entrance, you'll find... Oh my god, they have this cute little buddy... Ah! Look at the little tail!
It's freaking cute.
Oh
The whole
god.
thing's freaking cute.
You'll find a path that leads to the central platform on the upper floor. Oh my god, I'm dying of cuteness. There's no way... No wrong way to reach it, but it's the large glowing ball in the center, if you should find yourselves lost. I shall gather the others and meet you there. This is so cute. Well then, back to the upper floor. It is. After all the monstrosities that we've seen, we finally get something really cute. Boosting way.
Boosting way.
Boosting way. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, miss. I'm just preparing this and that for when more of your kind arrives, so you can all feel at home. Boosting way. Shouldn't this be Mender way and Junkmonger way? Okay, that was just being dumb. I love the music in here. Ah, this brings me back. I need this in our house. I need this in our house, Safety. Do 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 It is astounding how the Loperites, despite their diminutive stature, are able to maintain such gargantuan facilities. Given their size, getting from one end of this place to the other must be exhausting. I honestly don't know how they do it. Oh hush, I'm not much bigger. The etheric composition and density of the sphere is quite similar to the crystalline concepts we've seen before. It likely shares their capacity for storing memories and knowledge. Mapping way. Visitors at last, welcome.
Right, of course. Introductions are in order. Ahem. My name is Livingway, and we are the Lotharics, created for the express purpose of commanding this ship and bearing the people of Atheris to a brave new world.
They're so cute.
More specifically, I am the one whom she charged with the execution of her most vital plans. You might say I'm her right paw. Livingway is the name, map reader and navigator of the heavens.
What does it sound like in Japanese, Safety?
They're very, very cute.
They are? I need to. Oh. I need to listen to this in Japanese too. Ah, I want to hear it in Japanese.
Pleasure to meet you all, but I'm still trying to make sense of this.
Confusion and bewilderment are completely understandable. Fear not, I shall walk you through it. The people of Atheris, through no fault of your own, I'm sure, set in motion a series of events that, unfortunately, culminated in Zodiac's obliteration. Acutely aware of the imminent crisis, your parents sent you little ones on ahead while they began the necessary preparations.
Oh my god. They're treating them like little babies.
Now this is all coming together.
Very well, I shall elaborate further.
Wait.
Here we have Atheris, your home, and the moon, where we are now. Without Zodiac around to keep things lively, so to speak, the celestial currents of the star have doubtless begun to degrade. A calamity of apocalyptic proportions will be visited upon Atheris, bringing an end to all life. Very sad, that.
Ooh.
So too hath the Watcher claimed. By thine unperturbed countenance, I gather this eventuality was anticipated.
The doom and gloom. Oh yes, quite expected.
Are they as cute? Are they cuter in Japanese than what you are you hearing?
I think so.
That Atheris is a delicious
Oh my god.
that I've forgotten to eat and left out in the midday sun.
Midday sun? There's a sun? Oh wait.
The most earnest wishes or prayers will not stop it from rotting to the core. So sadly, there's nothing to be done but to abandon said carrot, Atheris, in case the metaphor is lost on you, to its grisly fate.
Oh. It's a metaphor.
And this moon will serve as the vessel to deliver us to a new home.
Just so! We will gather up as many people, supplies, and resources as our stores will hold. And then, once everyone is...
I'm sure they'll explain it, but I just figured out something.
Easier said than done, admittedly. For one does not simply hop from star to star on a whim. Which is precisely why we've spent countless years constructing the most...
Be right back again.
...propulsion systems. We ought to make it to our destination in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail.
Impressive technology. I dare say it is beyond anything we have ever seen.
No need to shower us with praise. All we've done is faithfully carry out the instructions left to us by hr. Back in the old days, when she was still just Venar, she was dedicated to the study of the world and its inner workings. And the Watcher, the real one, not the simulacrum you met, was one of her fellow researchers. We and this wondrous vessel masquerading as a moon are products of their knowledge and know-how.
There's certainly more to you all than meets the eye. Might I ask where exactly you intend to take us?
We identified a few promising candidates for resettlement some time ago, but we cannot guarantee that they are fit for habitation. Moreover, the ship can only travel in short bursts. We intend to go down our list, hopping from star to star, until we find one suitable for resettlement. No need to worry, though. The vessel is being refurbished with accommodation for an extended stay as we speak. While we did have to rely upon outside help to determine what amenities were essential, I dare say we have risen to the challenge.
Now I want to be a loperate.
From who?
From you and yours! Who else? Each time we woke to perform regularly scheduled maintenance, we were greeted by the resources you sent us. What better way to learn about preferences and proclivities of our present-day charges? Ah, but you're still adorable little children. Perhaps your elders were responsible for the deliveries.
I'm not sure what led you to conclude otherwise, but I can assure you that we are all grown men and women. And I very much doubt my elders know this place exists, much less how to send you so much as a starlight missive.
What? Then who in blazes let you on my moon? hr herself led you here. You don't say! Well, really? Not children? Then why are you so small and stunted? Like little baby carrot people?
We're little baby carrot people. I like it. We're little baby parrot people. Did they use a lot of ninjin or something? Did they say a lot of ninjin? Not really.
No, but she doesn't really have strange speech or anything. She's just cute.
Well, they say a lot of baby carrots, so I was thinking a lot of
Yeah.
they say.
I mean, she did say it once, but she didn't say it a lot.
Okay.
Well, Amarotines were a great deal taller. In the present day, persons of such prodigious size are exceedingly rare.
So, you're saying everyone's not like the Watcher? Confound it all! Someone could have at least scribbled a note about your profound miniaturization.
Profound miniaturization.
That tome in thy possession.
Oh, this? One of the first books sent to us. A compendium of the people of Atheris, with a few blank pages at the back for minor corrections and updates as needed. The sum total of our knowledge of your kind is contained in these pages.
Oh god, they're so cute.
I thought it was abridged and made small for our benefit, but this isn't a regular-sized book, is it?
Their faces.
Yeah, they're cute. They're cute.
Oh my god,
Very cute.
look at their faces. They made
Well, I'm glad that-
they really animated them well.
Yeah, I'm glad after it's like they decided to have these guys in here.
Building way, can you hear me? We're all very busy. Change of plans. I need you to rebuild the domiciles at 1/3. Yes, all of them. And do it with all speed.
I'm dying.
Perhaps you could tell us a bit more about your terrestrial collaborators.
I'd like to hear more about you, if it's all the same. I'd rather not risk any other complications due to outdated knowledge of our passengers-to-be.
This is great. This is after all the doom and gloom that we dealt with. This is great. I love this.
Yes.
This is what we needed, right?
Yes.
Oh dear. I certainly hope Building Way can complete the renovations before more guests arrive. Or perhaps he should leave them as be. That way you'd have more space to lounge about. I should have realized something was amiss when Living Way referred to us as children. What other delightful misconceptions do they hold, I wonder? 'Tis unfortunate that the domiciles were constructed in error, but their willingness to perform such sweeping innovations is a testament to their commitment. I cannot fathom the resources required for a facility so vast. Why do I get the feeling we're going to have our hands full dealing with the Loperids? A taste of the moon. With their final days approaching, Living Way is keen to complete her preparations. Did you see her zoom around like that though? He did a zoomie. Right then.
Yeah.
Now that you're here, we need to teach us all you can about your people, and quickly. It won't be long before the final days are upon us in all their terrible grandeur. So it is imperative that we be prepared to receive our passengers to be. If there is anything at all, that may displease them, it must be addressed post-haste. And address it we shall. Here at Bestway's Borough, we have assembled everything required to offer our guests the best way forward. Ahem. We have produced myriad amenities we understand to be essential for day-to-day living, and I wish to hear from your opinions on them. I'm sure you've all worked up an appetite, so why don't we start with foodstuffs? Foodstuffs! Meet me at Caratorium. Caratorium. And we'll see about fulfilling your bellies. Oh my god. She does not want for enthusiasm. The notion of Aetherius rotting to its core being a matter of course is rather concerning, though. Nevertheless, let us take this opportunity to learn more about the Loperids in this vessel.
So.
It is 9:30. We need to.
Yeah.
Stop.
This is what I suspect.
What? What do you suspect?
That. Is it up here or down there? Anyway, I suspect that the people they've been in contact with are the leaders of Charlan.
But they're not big either.
No, they're not.
So, what do you mean?
Like, they have collaborators on the surface.
Luna!
Hey, Luna! They said they had collaborators
what's the thing called?
on the surface,
Luna
right?
Tender. You're a Luna Tender, Luna.
Luna Tender.
You're a Luna Tender. Hey, why are you dropping us? Oh, that makes me kind of actually motion sick when you drop.
Sorry.
Oh, that made me sick. This was such a late morning for me. I actually woke up after 12. Hey, you know, if you need the rest, right, Luna? I'm a Luna Tender. Yes, you're a Luna Tender. I saw some. And we just came here to the... Oh my god. I died. This was so cute. Oh no, we saw those, like, Sabatenders. Queen Luna Tender. Okay, you're Queen Luna Tender. But we saw, like, the Sabatenders out there. Hey, there's enemies down here? Ah! There's enemies down here.
Robots.
What the hell? Why are they giving us enemies? Hey, there's a... Oh. There's an Aether Current up there.
Wait, where?
Up there. Sadly, there isn't a king, I think. That's okay. But that's funny, though. That you're actually embracing that. But I saw Luna Tender, and I'm like, I'm going to call Luna that from now on. Yeah, we can get to it. Yeah. Woohoo! But I saw the Luna Tender, and I was like, that's definitely, now we're going to call Luna that. Those are my maids and butlers, actually. The ones doing ballerina moves. But anyway, we're going to actually call it. So you just made it at the tail end. Oh, this was so cute. Oh my god, I'm dying how cute this place is. And this music! I love it. I love it. Because you know they tend to... That makes sense. Oh my god, this music. It brings me back so much. Is that another... No, that's the same one. If I don't recall them wrongly. There'll be a beast tribe? Oh, nice. I'm totally going to dedicate my life to them. I wish they were a playable race. I want to be a Loperrit. I want to be a Loperrit. They're so cute. Oh my god. They're just so cute. Nah, too far away. They're actually shorter than me. Ah, they're so cute. And it was kind of cute when you had what was the dog's name? Something.
Argos.
Argos. It reminded me of Bond, the dog in the manga, Spy X Family. I can't get enough of them. They're so cute. Ah. They're so cute. I even brought out my naming way. Look at my naming way. See? My naming way. I know! Oh my god, they're just too precious. See, there's my naming way. I got it when I bought the Eortsia Encyclopedia. Oh, I know, the huge carrots. I was like, oh god, that is so cute. Why are there enemies here? Cooking way. Yeah, a lot smaller than we expected, but I trust you still have large appetites, yes? Only if you're a Luna way. A Luna tender. Yeah, there you go. I'm kidding. Anyway, I'm gonna go find someone to. After all that, oh yeah, this okay.
Hey, you should get your food, because it's funny.
My food? Wait, what? Oh, turn in the quest? Welcome to the Caratorium. Here we create prototypes of the various sundries required by our soon-to-be passengers. Allow me to introduce the head of the food stuff. Food stuff. I like that, food stuff. I need this music for our house, Luna. Cooking way. Pleasure to meet you all. Our work has involved no small amount of trial and error, but after many, many cycles of painstaking labor, I dare say we have created the finest cuisine our guests could ask for. I've learned all about the essential nutrients for a healthy and balanced diet from the reference materials we received. Why, I practically worn the words from those invaluable pages. Naturally, we've all considered ease of growth and production we will not want for ingredients. I must insist you try some. We have fresh stock recently prepared on account of, well, because we just woke up and we're all quite famished. Hop along the platforms here and you'll find a storage unit full to bursting with delectable delights. Help yourself to anything you like. Finest cuisine. Uh-oh. It's gonna be a joke, isn't it? Well, that was weird. One serving's never enough. He'll be back for seconds, thirds. I'm sure of it. I'm eager to hear what you have to think of our work. I'm sure there's some small room for improvement, but I'm confident you'll be satisfied. Wait, I'm supposed to go up now?
Yeah.
Ah. Come on. Up. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Ah. Storage crate. Blasting way! Hey! It's Klee. This doesn't require debate. We have work to do, so quit dragging your feet and get to it. Oh, look at all the carrots. I hate carrots. You open the storage and find a rainbow-colored assortment of carrots. Uh-oh.
Finest cuisine.
Omnious crimson carrot, vibrant yellow carrot, peculiar looking blue carrot, the unassuming orange carrot.
I took the red carrot.
Why? Can't be
Because I thought it was funny.
Oh God, no, Luna, no! Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
Nope.
Peculiar looking blue carrot. I'm sorry she didn't go for the blue carrot. The blue variety is strangely supple to the touch and smells vaguely of mint. Its excessive length and girth only adds to the dubious of the so-called carrot. Are you certain you wish to eat this carrot? On second thought, you would like to simply take the obscenely large carrot for now. Due to its bizarre qualities, it may be prudent to ask Cooking Wing whether it is safe to eat first. They make you take a carrot. Oh my gosh, Ringo! Hey Ringo, I was actually just about to end. But hey, welcome and thank you. Hold on one second, let me get to the floor here. I didn't even know you were streaming. Let's see here. Ringo Ashburn. Oh, hey Ringo, yes. Hello, Dig6394.
I absolutely love this guy. This is an actual lad.
Oh, this is the Kirby game, isn't it?
Hey!
Ringo even specifically went to check if you were ending first. Oh, yes, I'm sorry, but yes, I was just turning in one more quest and I was gonna end it, but yeah, welcome. How oh yeah, you're playing more Tales of Symphonia. Wow. How long is it, like how much longer do you have in there? I'm sorry, I don't mean to mislead. Because we usually end around 9:30ish. Sometimes we go late to 10, but it's just like, ugh. Except on Fridays. I'm so sorry. Now I feel bad. Oh, hey, Snaffle. You're Ringo's brother, right? About halfway done with the game. Oh, nice. We still have like a quarter left or a third or something of Vesperia, so...
We have quite a ways to go.
Yeah, we have quite a ways to go, but yeah. Nothing to be done. You end when you end. Yeah, Yepers, that's me. Yes. Welcome. For those that don't know who we are... Sorry, I should go to the screen. Your bear looks really asleep, Safety. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
You look like you dozed off. For those that don't know who we are, my name is Panda lin.
I think I'm fine.
And the talking bear there is my husband, Safety Kuma. We stream 4 nights a week from the bamboo forest using BEAR technology, stands for Bamboo Ecological Access Router. We mostly play, Genshin Impact, and then tonight was Final Fantasy XIV night. We just made it to the moon, and we met up with the Loperids, which are freaking adorable.
Yes,
and
adorable.
Thursday is our throwback day, and we're currently working on Tales of Vesperia. And then Friday, it was either Genshin night or we started up a Stardew Valley collab. And we only play that when all 4 of us are available. And it looks like this Friday might be on because Evie messaged me and said she was available. Moon is beautiful. Yes, Moon is definitely beautiful. But yeah, it's nice meeting you. Sorry that it'll be brief. I feel really bad, but yeah, we were about to end anyway. But thank you for the raid. I hope that Symphonia went well. I'm guessing that he had to leave or go off to do something. But I appreciate the raid. It was so sweet of you. Moon is beautiful. I actually saw your post saying about tackling the tower today and wanted to jump in, but I slept for only at 4. Oh my gosh, 4 a.m. You're crazy. No wonder why you got up at noon. But yes, we went to the Tower of Babel. It was not that bad. And then we fought Zodiark. I was like, wait, what? Already? I didn't look or read ahead. I didn't want to spoil myself, but
so I was reading that. So based on how long we waited for trials previously, we queued up while I started reading up the strategies, and it popped almost immediately. And I'm like, ah!
Yeah, I know. Oh, heading to bed? Oh, hey, have a good night, best boy. Thank you for stopping by. I've been lurking but wanted to say goodnight. Oh, no worries. Thank you for the lurk. Have a good night. Hope to see you again soon. And sweet dreams to you. I'm eager to hear what you think of our work. I'm sure there's some small room for improvement. Cooking way. Aren't they so cute? Look at them. Oh, they're so adorable. Oh, I'm dying. They're so cute. So did any of our selections set your mouth to watering? Oh God, not this again. You're doing it on the. Okay, that's a good target. Obscenely large carrot. Hand over. Ah yes, a fine choice. One of my personal favorites, actually. Please dig in. I'm eager to hear what you think. Wait, what? I have to eat it now?
Yes. Unfortunately, there's
With
no
great
hilarious.
trepidation, aw, you take a bite out of the carrot. You're taken by surprise when the blue juice is burst forth from the carrot and dribbled down your chin. As you take your second bite, you can feel your mental faculties sharpening. Your mind opens to the universe, and for a brief moment, the mysteries of existence are simple, straightforward truths, but the revelation is fleeting when you at last finish the carrot. A sweet yet sour aftertaste lingers on your tongue, and the number 42 in your mind. I take it we got high for a little bit.
Yes, it's 420 somewhere.
Ah, I see. Philosopher's carrot. Oh boy. Ah man. Oh, cutscene. Okay, then I'll call it. Oh, they're so cute. What do you think? Unlike anything you've ever tasted, yes? The philosopher's carrot improves mental fortitude, something of a shock at first bite, but it's well worth the enhanced powers of cognition. We have plenty other varieties too. Bleeding carrots to improve blood flow, dream carrots to help with sleep. Which one did you eat?
I took the red carrot.
What did it tell you?
It's the one that improves blood flow.
Oh, I got the faculty thing. I'm surprised you didn't go with blue, because blue's...
I don't know. It seemed like it might be the most lol-worthy.
So you see, we have a carrot for every occasion. I got a carrot to get high. These carrots are extraordinary, but what if I don't like carrots? I can certainly see a demand for this in Charlotte. Oh, man. You don't like carrots? Oh, you must mean you don't like them served in this fashion. Worry not, we have pureed versions on hand, and you haven't the time to chew. I take it you two had a wide assortment of carrots to choose from, and not else. Wait, what? I guess all we have is carrots. If I may ask, what exactly did these collaborators share with you about cuisine on Aetheris? Surely you are aware we have an abundance of dishes and foods you could emulate. Of course we are, but, well, it was only quite recently that we established contact. Even holding a conversation was a struggle at first, so I imagine our surprise when they sent a mountain of books and documents with no clear instructions. The sheer amount of information was overwhelming. If it wasn't for that encyclopedia I found, we would have been a loss where we were to begin. And so we decided, rather than divide our resources to prepare a variety of middling and potentially unsatisfying meals, it would be more efficient to devote our efforts to the production of a single perfect food. That's all well and good, but man cannot live on raw carrots alone. Have you considered cooking them? You mean steaming, boiling, roasting, and the like? I suppose we could prepare the carrots in other ways. But our primary concern was efficiency, and what's more efficient than sinking your teeth into a carrot fresh from the production? A rather strange approach to take for one named Cooking Way, isn't it? That's true. Well, technically speaking, Cooking Way isn't my given name. When first created, we were all named in the old tongue, you know, the otherwise impenetrable parlance the Watcher speaks. After we received great tome of words, a dictionary, that is, from your collaborators, we learned your language. Adverbs, gerunds, present continuous verb conjugations, just the basics. Then we found the terms related to our given tasks and used them to form new names. Aren't they helpful? No, not really, but it does explain a great deal. Wherefore didst thou thy kind deem such a change necessary. When the rest of your people arrive, we want to be certain they understand immediately what each of us does. You'd never be able to pronounce our original names anyway. I see. He's even at a loss for words. I hope our critiques, such as they are, were helpful to you. Though you should decide to preserve flora and fauna from Aetheris as well, you would be able to offer the passengers a more balanced diet. Until such a day, one I pray comes sooner than later, it would appear there is naught but carrots on the menu. Hey, BJD!
Hey, the Juicy Donut.
Bamboo Bears and Band Unite. Hello, welcome back. How are you? Taste of the Moon. Oh boy. Good, good. Yay. I hope you had a good Tuesday. Hey, Runic, what's up? Hungry for more carrots? Fear not. You can eat to your heart's content after you've seen the rest of Best Way's Burrow. Summer vacation has been getting busy with... Oh, summer vacation. Your kids are home, aren't they? I miss you.
You're gonna... What?
Sal the hero. Living Way is eager to show more... I'll do that. Carrot buffet, let's go. Oh, yuck. No, thank you. But I enjoy coming in and saying hi. Yeah, we enjoy having you here, too. I'm gonna actually go find somebody to raid now, since it's past my time. I got stuck in a cutscene. Let's see here.
So why are you going to miss... Wait, what's up, Runic?
Oh! Yoichi is streaming.
Okay.
I need to go say. I've not.
Oh, yeah, we'll be back Thursday, Runic.
Yeah, we'll be back Thursday.
We'll be back.
But yeah, she's doing crafts.
Crafts.
Yes.
Okay.
But she's a lot of fun. I love her. She's such a encouraging, helpful, sweet person. But yeah, she looks like she's building a Gundam of some sort. But yay!
Oh, so she's building a scholar. Got it.
Building a scholar. Yes. Oh, thank you very much, Ringo, for the hydrate and fantasies. How I'm sorry we're not. No worries. You had to finish some stuff. I totally understand. I was just asking earlier, which I figured you were probably just busy, stepped away or something, because I know what it's like to raid and run, because I always have to like go to the restroom and do all sorts of stuff, because I'm always holding my. Yeah. Anyway. I hope that Tales of Symphonia was good, and your brother said that you're halfway done now. So that's cool. I hope you continue and beat it. Yay. But yes, I'm gonna be raiding. And sorry for ending it so soon, but yeah, I'm gonna be raiding Yoichi. She's a lot of fun, and she's building a Gundam, I think, or something, some figure or something. But she's really fun, and you might have seen her in our Discord if you are on our Discord. But yeah, you might have seen her chatting with us. But she's a really sweetheart. So raid sub. If you are sub, you can use that message. Raid free. If you're not a sub, you can use that, or you can make your own. Just as long as you keep it
respectful, clean, nice. Good.
Yeah, cute.
Be nice.
Yeah, be nice. So yeah, thank you again for the raid to Fizz Jiggity and to Ringo. Thank you so much. And then we got a new follower, Magnologia. So I appreciate Lexicon cheered 500 bits. Wow. That's so crazy. Thank you again for the bits, Lex. I really appreciate it. You're such a sweetheart. But yeah, I hope everybody have a good night, and we'll see you Thursday. We have tomorrow off because we have to do some grocery shopping and all the
we got
fun
shop
adulting stuff, right? But yeah, Zenik, thanks for the stream. Was it being quiet for a while because playing games? No, don't worry. I understand. It's totally cool. Thank you for the lurk, Zenix. I appreciate it. Okay, so Nashino, no. I need to spell it. Did I spell it right? It's a really long name. No. Nashino Yoichi. I almost sent you guys to maybe not her. Yay. Okay. There we go. We are going to Yoichi. So yes, Yoichi of the pair. So thank you again for hanging out with us, and Yeah, we'll see you Thursday. Thank you again.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.
Night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
エイハーンワンダードイントゥザバンブーフォレストド、サンクスフォーザフォロー。